So I push the button again, say hi!
Hi.
Oh, it was the one thing I forgot to do was push the next one. Welcome to mlptg Bannermanes, episode 20. What is going to happen this session? That's where you don't know, you find out. And Moonplaner gave the synopsis.
Buggers up every pony,
Yeah.
guess.
Sorry. That's all good. It's all good. We're on episode 20 now. If anybody is
Alright, quick rundown. We escaped the exploding ship. We rode to shore. Scaled a wall. Made it back to the high roller. Spoke with the main stitch. And Cher managed to escape from the docks unharmed. And established a meeting with the priestess of Kara. We slept there at the high rollers. Went back to the Kara priestess the following afternoon. And we are now making plans to dispose of a pimp named Buckback, so that she can take over his enterprises and we can bring him back alive so he can face trial and get shipped off to Criminal.
There you go. Shabaka went out went out to scout, found some very nice things. Apparently drowned in Dodcom. It's very nice all around thing. And this is where I ask you guys, the players, had last met with number one in the thing. Your adventure, not mine. Are you guys wanting to pick up right where we left off? New day? What are we doing?
I think we should pick up
Were
right
we
where we
mid
left off.
conversation?
Yeah, we were in the middle of a conversation and she had just revealed she is his number one.
Yeah. That'd be really weird to just go to the next day.
Hey, that's why
She
I'm asking.
reveals she's number one. We walk out.
It's just like, bye! Alright. We're good.
Oh, she's his number one. Well, that's interesting. I guess we can leave now. Hey, wait a minute!
Alright. In that case, then, in the temple, we have all but Shabaka here, as, like I said, we left off with her flashing a bit of purple flame up her body. The robes and everything that she had kind of fell away, and oh man, look what she has on top of her hat. Her head. A Ushanka, and she looks like Cher. Came around the back, put her hooves around your chest there, Cher, and said, "It's after all, they don't call me number one for nothing." And that's where we left off.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's with you making changelings turn into me? Is this like a transformation fetish you're pushing on us now?
You're the lusty one.
I don't know. You're the one playing a horny character.
Hey, she's around you right now. What are you doing?
I don't know. What are we doing? Are we still going? Are you guys still trying to go with the plan to have her somehow poison Buckback?
Yeah, we haven't revealed that in character.
I know, but are we gonna lead with that or go with that or?
It's gotta
Alright,
meet up with me somehow.
I'll take point here. Alright, so you're Buckback's number one, correct?
And she looks up. Oh, so you've heard of me? Well, I would have thought that little old orphan me, she says as she takes off the hat, puts it to her chest, and looks so innocent, wouldn't have gotten anything in the world.
Is she taking off the Ushanka?
Yeah, she's acting like Cher right now and being all like...
Oh.
Moonplanter will raise an eyebrow and he'll say, "Should we call you Clarity or do you prefer Priestess?"
She puts the hat back on. They call me Cher. And she smiles.
Yes, changelings, my favorite race. No personality of their own, but
And the entire time you're talking, she's like mimicking your every action.
okay.
I love how Changeling loves to fuck with Cher and take the piss on her.
That is not the phrase.
Holy shit.
It's not the phrase, Shabaka.
Okay. I've messed up.
Taking the piss off.
Taking the piss. Okay.
I dig it.
I messed that one.
Freaks.
Clarity, I think it's important that we clarify our proposition to you before. Are you interested in taking over Buckback's enterprises for yourself?
And to your words, she flips back and rolls her eyes. Fine. You're no fun, are you? And she, the hat promptly disappears with a wave of her paw. And she thinks a little bit. Like I said, that is a rather interesting proposal. Tell me, what is your plan for doing so?
Well, before we agree to anything, we do have some conditions that would need to be met. I don't think they're unreasonable, but we're willing to hear you out if you have any objections. Number 1, crime is to be kept under control and not allowed to run rampant against innocent citizens. Number 2, Dakalai's criminal business is to be kept outside of Bleakburn. Number 3, we need evidence of Buckback's crimes so that he can be sentenced in Bleakburn. It needs to be all but guaranteed. And number 4, Buckback needs to be taken alive.
She kind of thinks a little bit. My, just Bleakburn, hey? Not the entirety of the iris or anything, as you'd suggested earlier? She gives you like a little bit of a sly smile.
We answer to the Bannermanes, but our hometown is in Bleakburn, and we were given instructions to keep it out of Bleakburn.
And she kind of thinks a little bit. But the ones that you had taken out before weren't even in Bleakburn, were they not?
They were working their way to it, so we stopped it before they got there.
Oh, if Bleakburn is the only thing that you'd want, I'd be more than happy to go with a little bit of a... more than happy to keep them out of there. It's not like I want that big goose oaf taking over half of my assets anyway. She kind of gives a shrug. Win-win if you ask me.
I think we're kind of fucking over the other towns. Their moon planner.
That's
like...
future Moon Planet.
Cher has her own demands as well.
Oh, and then she looks towards you. It's kind of a wry smile. Do tell.
Cher wants her hat, and she also requires both Jinx and Misty.
Aww, and she kind of gives like a little bit of a sigh. Oh, quite a heavy order. You're going to have to drop 2 things from that list.
But they're like a package. They're twins. They count as one person.
She waves her claw again, or her paw again. She has the hat, and she's kind of gently petting it as if it's a pet. Oh, but this is so priceless. Choices.
That's mean. You can't separate them. They're twins.
Aw,
You're getting a whole city, a whole area.
And she
Sure,
nods.
why are you...
Tangent said, Tangent, I don't think she's separating them all.
You're breaking up really bad.
I don't know.
Tangent's just flickering in and out.
She cast a blank on herself.
Yeah, her Aether connection.
Fine, if you can guarantee me Jinx and Misty will be able to come with us, then I'll give up my hat for that. For now.
Sorry, say that one more time?
Cher's willing to give up her hat, for now at least, if she can guarantee that Jinx and Misty can come back to Bleakburn with us.
And she gives a smile. So uncharacteristic of you. And here I thought you were the selfish type. She waves the paw, puts the hat wherever she is keeping said hat, before just kind of standing. I'll consider it a deal then, if you can pick up your end of the bargain.
Yes, the easiest part.
Why are you so concerned with bringing back 2 whores?
I don't know. Why are you concerned with bringing back your mama?
My mother's fine and alive and well. I don't know what you mean.
Like, so
Pansy, you're still you're still dead.
I think we got worse.
Wait, what?
They're kind of better.
That kind of sort of worked.
Okay. Well, we have a deal. Now, how exactly are you gonna kill someone who can one-shot level 8s or level 6s?
Well, it's trickier than that. We're not out to kill them. We need to capture them.
I still don't get the point of taking him alive. We save so much in taxpayer money
He
if we
might
just,
have
kill
more info.
him.
Maybe. He
You
might
guys
have
actually
some
don't see a
trophy.
dime of taxpayer money. You guys are adventurers. You make your own fucking money.
Yeah, but the taxpayers have to pay, and I'm sure we pay taxes too.
I mean, you pay
Probably.
taxes, but the taxpayers don't pay for your bullshit. If you burn down
Yeah,
a
but
tavern,
the
you gotta pay
jails-
for it.
The jails have to, the taxpayers have to pay for the jails.
Yeah, they have their own guards thing, just like in Bleeper.
Yeah, you're talking about a whole guard detail for someone super powerful and well connected? That's gonna take some money.
That's why there's an entire island for people just like him.
Look at that.
That can't be cheap either.
It works.
Listen,
It
it's
does not
it's
make
important
money.
that we bring him back alive. I suppose it is just a matter of personal pride to me, but I
You
want to be a
tortured
great
so many
outlander. I need to be able to bring my prey back alive.
So you can torture them?
No,
Like a
no, we
cat?
don't need any information from him. We just need to get him in jail. Speaking of which, Priestess, since you have such intimate knowledge of Buckback, can you provide us with evidence that will get him not only arrested legally, but also put away for the rest of his life?
Oh, me? And she points to herself. I'd prefer to keep my paws clean of that kind of dealing, she says, looking
my
up
God.
and smiling. Though, and she kind of thinks a little bit, I hear tell if you look out for a tune or two, you might be able to find your way to a place where people don't exactly all enjoy Buckback's company.
Where would such a place be?
And she kind of puts like one singular paw to her lips as if saying shh. In the I'll never tell sort of way.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
waiting.
my goodness.
Sorry.
No. You
Okay.
teased.
So if you listen for a tune, boy, that really narrows it down. I wonder how many people have issue with a giant fucking overlord kingpin who throws his weight around. Oof. Surely not a ton of people on that list.
How does the tune go?
And she smiles. Well, if you're gonna find your way there, I'll let you find the tunes. How about that? Besides, it's not like I'm sure you have found something already. Weren't you on Buckback's ship?
It's the tune from the ship.
Tangent, do you have that script?
Oh, look at that. You're already learning.
What?
She sits down.
What's
The tune you were playing on the lyre last night.
oh god.
He went out.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Do you want the script? Can you hear it?
Okay, I'm
Tangent hands us the script.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. And my internet is really shitty tonight. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay. We'll do the best we can.
Looked like my internet from last week came to you. Transfer. Thanks for carrying my.
Well, no,
my
that was
burden.
because you were using like Internet Explorer.
No, I tried to use Chrome too, but it still was wonky. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, Tangent, hand me the. Well, you can hand me it later.
I'll give you the scripts. Seriously.
Yeah. Or I'll just say that you just handed it to you. Handed me the candies that one night. There we go.
Oh, the candies. I didn't ask for them yet. Do you want the additions as well? Because I've
Yeah,
got-
yeah. Just give me everything. I don't have a hat to put it under, but I do still have saddlebags.
Lotus. Why is Lotus under my? Oh, okay. Let's see. All right, so that's gonna be one.
Priestess, where would be a good place to look for this kind of music? Because I've never heard
15 harlot suites. Some Dreamtime. Some.
You might want to just type it.
Yeah, just copy paste.
That'll work.
Alright. Now, it's around this time that the priest kind of looks over toward the window. Now, in the inky blackness of the temple, it looks like she's just kind of looking into the darkness, and she kind of smiles. Oh, and right on cue. Outside the window, you start hearing like a little bit of a tune. Mind you, it's a very sprightly one, from a what seems to be some sort of flute, come down the road, and she kind of smiles briefly before whoosh, she starts looking like Cher again. She walks over to the door. Shabaka, as
Hello.
you are casually walking down the street with your instrument in tow, the doors of the temple that you are walking next to gives an open, and there is Cher. Look at her go.
Oh,
Look at
hey,
it
Cher.
go.
Hey, everybody.
Whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
Cher.
No,
whoa.
the inside of the temple, remember, is inky black. Right now, you're
Oh.
just
You
seeing.
can't see him. You can only see Cher, the faker.
Can we look out and see out into the street?
No.
Oh, hey, Cher.
Uh,
How'd you been?
You guys can't see out into the street, but you can definitely hear Shabaka right now, and
I
she's.
can see Cher though, right?
You see Anne Cher, yes, who
Oh.
sprightly says, Cher is doing fine. Cher finally got her hat back. Look, and she pets the hat again. Pet, pet, pet.
I wonder how you got the hat back.
Cher has silver tongue that cannot be matched by nothing but 1,000 cocks.
Oh.
I mean,
Hey,
it's
that sounds about
true.
right. That sounds about right, yeah. That does sound like Cher to me.
Yeah, yes.
Mm.
Cher just wondered, and she looks down toward. Oh man, what's that? Is that what is that wrapped around your shoulders?
Oh, this is just a snake I found recently. He's a pretty cool fellow. You want to check him out?
And she smiles. Yes. I'm sure that Moonplanter will have no issues with that. He is of the nature, yes.
Yeah, he is. I'm quite certain he knows what to do with him. I know how to treat him. Unlike you, Cher.
Moonplanter unravels his whip. There's an imposter.
So, Cher,
Goblin
there's
Frenchies.
there's a list of all the Harlot suites in voice chat.
Yeah, I honestly just added one Harlot Suites and then I just gave it 15. So,
Okay, yeah.
because unless there's a way to just bulk transfer, is there mainly a way to transfer from one inventory? Is there a way to transfer from one inventory to another, or?
One inventory to another. I believe you could do that with pickup sticks, but you'd have to be like on a map where you could just throw things down onto the map.
Okay.
Okay.
If you're
Oh,
able to
speaking-
drag it onto this map and just place things, go for it, and then people can just drag that into their inventory.
Speaking of which,
I can, actually.
Oh.
I have a whole lot of stuff weighing me down right now. Does anyone have need of bolts or arrows?
Yeah, Cher's 3-foot frame will totally be able to use 180-pound draw bows and.
No, I mean seriously. Like, does anyone in our party or a potential party use crossbows or arrows?
Grot
Right.
does.
Pulls out her fancy crossbow.
Oh, God, dude.
It looks like it would only be able to shoot like 30 feet. It's shit.
Oh,
There you go.
God, have bullets for crossbow. You need?
Grant have a lot. Good for hitting pony.
Yes, lots of pony.
We're just weapon swapping in front of the priestess now. Just, I guess her back is turned to us while she's talking to Shabaka.
Mhm.
Well,
Hey.
if no one needs these, I should just be able to sell them, right?
Cher,
Yeah.
are you gonna pick up the stuff I dropped?
Oh, did you drop them?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah, I see him now. Oh, well, you are too far away.
It says I'm too far away.
Well,
Really?
it says I'm too far away. DM, please fix.
You're
Do
too
you
far away.
do you
Yeah.
actually have bolts or did they have arrows?
I have arrows and bolts. Like all of those boxes that I got to first, it was full of alcohol, bolts, and arrows.
I have to
Shit, I'll take
literally
the bolts
be
then.
there. Oh my
Why not?
god.
I've got
That's really amusing to watch.
I've got 60 bolts.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
Do I just like drag and drop? Oh yeah, I do. Cool.
Pickup sticks is really nice.
Good gracious, is mega sure. Oh my god.
Oh, I am too far away to interact.
You have to have a
So
thing
big.
on it. It's gonna steal all your boats now.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh
there it
no.
is.
5, 10,
It's not
15,
oats that
20,
she's
30.
stealing, it's bolts.
Boats. She's stealing boats.
I wonder if I can. Oh, I can't mass select.
And I have 110
Hmm.
arrows.
Not going inside.
What? Who does that?
Hmm.
Who does that?
There's also 2 specialty arrows. They're called antler arrows, and they basically have the added effect of making somebody stuck to the terrain.
Mm.
Very nifty. Yeah, man.
And there's a whole bunch of alcohol. Oh, GM, this alcohol, is this like high octane grain alcohol or drinking alcohol?
The alcohol that you found on the ship?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just your standard drinking alcohol, somewhat similar to mead and kind of thing that you'd likely find at for cheap at Eleanor's.
I meant to ask, is there a way to fashion those fancy arrows for, to make them bolts? Because there's so many cool arrows, but no bolts. There's like, just alchemical bolts, really. Would I be able to fashion those antler, arrows into bolts?
Do you have craft as a skill?
I do not.
If somebody has craft as a skill, I'm sure they could probably get those to work for you.
Let me double
I
check.
do
my
not.
skills.
I will
But I could
carry them
double
around
check.
then, just in case.
I can craft.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Look at him. He can craft. He can also sus.
All right, so, Grot,
Eh,
extra good arrows. Make into bolts for yours.
And Grout, she takes out 2 of her bolts and puts it on the ground, I guess. Here, oh, there you go. Oh, well, that's 10, but
I think we'll do this in our downtime once we're finished, so like in between days or whatever. So go ahead and pick those back up, and when we have some downtime, I'll roll crafting to turn those into bolts. And
okay.
then I'll drop them for you.
Hmm.
All right.
This is really nice.
I guess I can sell the alcohol and the arrows. I don't know what they're worth though. I have 110 arrows, just regular arrows, and lots of alcohol.
Holy shit. If you press shift,
I'll
click
take
on
your
the plus
alcohol.
sign, it adds by 5.
Use so though.
Oh, hey, that's something I didn't know yet.
Oh, cool.
So yeah. I gotta figure out how pickup sticks does multiple things, so it's not like you guys are picking up one arrow at a time.
You also have to be literally like touching the square in some fashion to be able to use it. So
Yeah, I'll look up some pickup stick stuff after session today. Might make it a little bit easier in the future.
all right.
Namely,
Yeah.
what is the value of 10 arrows?
The value of 10 arrows. Well, let's look at that up. Arrows. Pathfinder 2E. I just threw in the chest. 10 arrows. Price for 10 would be 1 silver piece. For just your standard silver arrows.
Okay.
Or your standard
then
arrows, sorry.
I can make 11 silver pieces if I sell all the arrows. So Moonplant will do that. And the alcohol, it's just regular alcohol. What is it, like a few coppers a piece?
I believe it's 1 copper piece off the top of my head. Alcohol. Pathfinder 2E. Market price would be 1 copper piece.
Share, give me 18 copper pieces, and I will. No, Share, give me 2 silver pieces, and I'll give you 18.
Why would I
pieces
give
of
you
alcohol.
more than the fucking value of them? Cher literally has alcohol on her right now.
Well, then I'm not selling it to you. Grot, like firewater?
Hey,
Okay.
fire,
No chicken.
good.
No
Oh,
chicken
no.
today. Here.
It was on this day that Cher became an alcoholic.
I can't remember where it is by
Or not
turning
there.
down alcohol. I can't. I don't know. It's not on my Pathfinder 2 sheet.
What am
Actually,
I
I forgot
gonna
about
do
it.
with oil? For instance?
Use it
Oil?
to set things on fire.
You
Okay.
can also use it for candles for non-nefarious things as well.
And how do I pick it up if I decide to change my mind?
I think you just put it back in your inventory. If you don't have a
Yeah,
token,
you can click on it, I'm pretty sure, too.
There you go.
It says I'm too far away.
I put your thing on.
Yeah, you have to, again, be touching it.
Memely, I don't know why, but I have a ton of backpacks in my bag of holding.
A ton of backpacks.
Yeah, I don't know where these came from.
Backpacks on backpacks on backpacks on backpacks.
That's
Essentially.
true. I'm
Yeah.
not sure where those backpacks came from either, honestly.
I don't know. Maybe I got a backpack for each item I picked up last session.
Uh,
Oh, maybe.
I'm just gonna go ahead and delete them.
yeah, that'd probably be best. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to do like stacks of the things. They were stacks in a little chest that you guys got them from, and then like putting them in your inventory apparently like was a thing. Maybe it was like that shift thing, like you had to hold shift and then put them in stacks. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's my first time using pickup sticks, so.
In the meantime, Shabaka, you're alive. How did you survive those awful encounters?
Wait, I don't think I'm inside yet.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, she's still talking to the priestess, the faker.
Yeah. She commented on your snake, and then very promptly smiles. I will point out, Shabaka, it does seem that this share has gotten her hat back. Oh my God, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm glad you got your hat back. Now let's go. Where's the rest of our friends though? You know?
She's still petting the
more
hat.
important.
She's like, "Oh yes, she is so glad that she got the hat and not did not trade it for anything else in the world." Yes, and she smiles. I will show you the others. Come in, come in.
All right, I go with her.
You go inside into the inky blackness to see. Oh man, there's your friends and another share without her hat.
Huh?
There
What's
she
going
is.
on here?
Oh, this is and she squints toward the other share. How you say is imposter? That is the one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Both y'all
Cheap
both y'all useless as far as I
imitation.
can say, because either way, you love me at the dock.
What? You left us.
Oh wait, you. Oh wait, how can I
You
leave
wandered
you?
off.
You literally left me, and you didn't warn me of anything.
You wandered off. It was your fault for taking your eyes off of the mission.
I want to point out that
What?
the entire
You
time
just
this
literally
argument is going
disappeared.
on, the cleric is just doing that thing where she mimics Cher in the background still.
Okay.
Shabaka has a laughing fit.
A brief flash
You still
of
love me though.
Look at that, Shabaka. You're not Jed from Dogcom. Looks like I can't trust Cher again.
Wait, dog come? What are you talking about?
Cher
Dog
told us
come.
that you were attacked by a dog orgy and you drowned in their cum. She was
This
very
is
convincing.
true. This happened.
No, that did not happen. Sure. If anything, you shall die from dog cum. Since you seem to
You
enjoy cum
prove
so
it
much.
didn't happen?
Yeah, I'm right here. That's how it didn't happen.
You could have gotten better.
Huh? That's how I
Could've
died, came
gotten
back.
better.
Who revived me? Obviously not you, you so-called friend.
Well, he turned me into a newt.
Oh, I got better.
Yeah, I got so much better from the dog cum. Yes.
Cher, you got some explaining to do.
Yeah.
the,
Yeah, but-
I ain't gotta
Tradition
explain
dog
shit.
cum.
It's magic.
the
How
purple
is it you
flames.
managed to make it back, but Shabaka didn't?
Yeah. How'd that happen, sure?
He's I don't know. He's dumb and he was doing something while he noticed all of us run away from the scene of the crime. Pretty
So-
sure he just kind of stood there.
So you abandoned a fellow Bannermane
Yeah.
in a dangerous place by himself?
He walked away like a quiet kid at a fucking store.
This is going to reflect poorly on your pro-con scores next quarter.
Mm-hmm. Be lucky
Hey,
I
man.
won't report this.
He
Yeah,
was
yeah, for your
you're
sake.
lucky I don't report the fact that you abandoned the mission and just walked away to leave me surrounded by not only the enemy
I was
but also a bunch of other fucking people there.
I was watching out. You abandoned me.
What do you mean watching out?
I was doing guard duty.
You
I
ran
alerted you.
away.
All right. That's enough. Look, We'll deal with that later. Shabaka, we're going to bring you up to speed really quick. This is Clarity. If you recall, she is Buckback's number 1.
Wait.
And this is promptly where the purple flames flash again, and now Buckback's there, and she smiles. Bitch, you know I'm number 1.
Wow.
Moon Planter chimes a little
This
bit, but he tries to be serious.
Goodness. This is just crazy.
She goes back to her normal Persian self that you know her to be, with her cloaks, and kind of smiles. Yes, you know, I have to have my fun too. She sits and she does that cat thing where she tries licking the top of her paw, you know, very contently.
Well listen, before that music gets away, we need to tail it. We need to find out where it's going.
We need to tail the music?
Yes.
We all already have tails.
Okay, well, follow your ears or follow me. We got to get after that music before it gets away.
Why?
Well, because it's the key that this totally upstanding thing told us to follow, which I'm sure we can trust with 100% certainty.
What
the music.
Yeah, I don't think Shabaka was there when you guys discovered said music.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Music.
Was on the docks, wasn't in the room.
Listen, no time to explain.
Also, I never
Just
met
follow
this Kara chick before.
We just introduced her. You saw her at the docks.
Yeah, but I never had.
You abandoned me and walked away.
I never really talked to her like full on. At least, you know.
Well, we have a mission to do. You can try to flirt with the fucking priestess later.
I'm not trying to flirt.
Yeah, sure. Okay, pervert.
I'd like to see him try.
A good creature being, whatever.
Yeah, okay. Keep it in your pants. Even when.
All right, Moon Planter's kind of pushing people out the door. It's like, we'll explain on the way. Let's just go.
Push.
And then he's going to quickly fly back to the priestess, and he says, if this pays out, we'll have a very good partnership moving forward. I believe it's customary to pay a tithe when you go to a temple, isn't it?
Yeah, typically.
A single bit.
You have to bring that up?
All right.
And you are such a Jew. Holy shit.
Moon Planter is going to kiss a gold piece and kind of suck on it so it stays to his lips and kisses her on the forehead.
Okay. That's, Sherry's just gonna fucking recoil in disgust as you leave a sloppy fucking saliva dripping
she gives a smile at the kiss. She accepts it before looking at Cher's recoil, and then she looks back up to you, Moon Planter. Just one more, if you would so please, and then. Purple flame. Oh man, now it's Cher.
No!
Takes off her hat, presents her forehead.
Moon Planter is going to stand up on his hind legs. He's going to lift her up by the paws so she's standing up with him. He's going to give her a twirl, hold her with his wing, and then just give her a nice big plant.
This is abuse.
And then he's going to spin her away, facing away from them as he flies out the door.
This is abuse.
Wait, her paws? I thought she was a changeling.
Yeah. Cher doesn't approve.
No, Cher called her a changeling. She's actually a Persian.
Oh.
Well,
wait, how
she is a changeling. She's able to do that.
She's got the green fire.
Yeah, she transformed to Cher, which means she had hooves at that point.
Or yeah, purple fire. Yeah, hooves. Whatever, it's still abuse. Cher does not condone.
Cher abuse.
It doesn't concern you, Cher.
It's what? My name is Cher.
Cher, you need to learn to disassociate from your environment. Not everything that's you is actually you.
Okay.
You're
and
delusional.
With a spin of the fidget spinner, we are pushed out of the thing by Moon Planter. Woo! All right, what are you guys doing?
We're already super giant, so chalk that up of Meemly's fetish list. Macro was already in this.
I don't think you guys are under the effects of any giant things.
Look at us on the map. What do you mean? We take up like multiple houses.
Oh yeah. I forgot you had a leap score of like 1 billion. Okay.
Yeah. Also, before we leave, Grot is going to try to memorize the scent of the priestess. She's smelling some shit here.
Give me that perception check. so you can pick up whatever sense you can internalize.
Sure.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I
Very
mean,
nice.
yeah,
Dang.
you pretty much got a good recollection. You've internally locked that away. Click.
And so yeah, Moonplanter rolled perception to see if he can keep track of the music and where it's going.
Mind that in your current, like where you are leaving the temple, there isn't any music right outside of the temple.
Well, we did hear it while we were inside, didn't we?
No. Well,
Wait,
you
Well,
heard
we
a-
heard
you-
it outside.
Sorry,
Is
yeah,
that
you heard a
me
sprightly
or
tune.
what?
Yes, it was Shabaka coming by with his little instrument.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Oh.
said it was the music. Shabaka wasn't playing his instrument.
Well, that
I
was
got-
just me bringing him into session, so we didn't go like half
Yeah,
an
you
hour.
Robbed. Robbed.
So
The
Zod
narrative's
is going to
gone.
try to pull on your tail, Moonplanter.
Moonplanter promptly drops back down to the ground. What Grot need?
So are we still
Change
looking
pony.
around for
Strange.
the music?
One second.
Pony
hang,
say
hang on, Grot. Start over.
change pony not good. You pony say buckback change but not hat. That pony's take hat. Also
Funny
change.
does the cat.
Maybe priestess pony also buckback.
Oh, you know what? That
Moonplanter-
is the thing.
That's a.
Maybe priestess pony have buckback hat.
Moonplanter sits down and just starts thinking.
Maybe this trap. Gobo good at smelling trap.
Well, if we could get Grot to smell Buckback, we could tell. Maybe their scents don't change when they transform. Oh, we should get her to transform again. Wait, is she a share right now?
You guys left the
She's
temple.
back in the temple. We just left.
We should have stayed. We could have figured out if transformations change scent.
Yeah, honestly, Mimla, you wouldn't have charged out of the temple if the music wasn't actually playing. That's why I was rushing everybody out.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
what?
thought it was the music too. You said we heard the tune, and then she was like, speak of it, and then like, there's the tune.
Yeah, she went to go see Shabaka. I mean, if you guys are staying in the temple, you could stay in the temple. I don't mind.
Okay,
It's
is
your
she
guys'
still
adventure, I don't
share?
mind.
Retcon the kisses. 'Cause Share didn't
No,
get the
we
kiss.
got the kisses down. We just didn't.
Oh.
We were walking out, and then Grot pulls my tail. We're still inside.
Was the
Uh-huh.
music I was playing important for anything or no?
I imagine you were just fiddling with the thing you had, just kind of just casually doing your thing down the road, looking for your pals. And I guess just as Moonplanter was trying to rush you all out, rush, you guys got pulled in. Some wonderful kisses atop the head happened, and that's where we're at. There. That's a nice little.
All right.
Yeah.
Well.
Moonplanter's sitting down. If trap, why not spring trap now? What she set us up for?
Don't know. But we can use fire. And then Grot pulls out the fire water she was just given.
Oh. What are you gonna do with
Temple
the?
Do you think burn down temple good?
Grot nods frantically.
Not while Cher's hat is inside. No, it's not
It's okay.
fireproof.
You gave up your hat for 2 prostitutes.
Cher's gonna plan to steal it back, obviously. She had her hooves crossed.
That sounds so good of you, Share.
Stealing from a thief.
Real quick, what is
Wait,
the
did she-
equivalent of knowledge local? Is it society?
Society is the old
Society. That sounds
Okay, Moonplanter's gonna roll society to see how well known the priestess is here inside of Dakalai. Like, is
Go
she a
for
public
it.
figure?
She is a pretty well-known figure amongst at least the people who really put themselves down that path. Though here, she's probably known more as less of a celebrity and just more of a a point of religious authority, if you will. Obviously, the people who don't follow her religion aren't really going to care. Which means she's known. If people want to come here, they can. It's a pretty big. It's a pretty big temple in itself. And actually, while I'm on that note, like I said, I am making the Dakalai map in Incarnate. I could kind of give you like a little bit of a reference about how big her temple is. Let me get
So,
that screenshot.
is
Just so
your
you know,
temple
like,
big enough for us to sleep in it?
oh, most definitely. Though, I mean, you haven't seen any rooms, haven't asked for any rooms. You were just kind of like in the main part of it.
I'm surprised she would even consider sleeping in an opposing god's temple.
If you're looking at about how big her temple is compared to normal ones, I got a screenshot for you here. That's of part of the new map. I'm gonna post it in TTRPG voice for now. Here you go. Hers would be like the bottom right, right in front of that little green tower, compared to something like the Sun Queen's, which would be that really big building, the long one.
Wait, so
My
hers is
god
on
is
the
still bigger.
left?
Yeah. So like this one right here. Whoop. There you go.
Oh, that's the right, Emily.
Yes.
I guess
right.
it's a matter of perspective. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, we need to get her to transform, and then we need to have Brot sniffer. See if the scents stay the same.
Priestess.
And she looks up. Yes. Well, I guess
You
you
did
sure
a-
not. Yes.
You did a really good Buckback impression. Could you do it again? One more for the road.
Give me a diplomacy check, you.
I'm so good at those. Watch this.
Let's see it.
Why wouldn't Cher be the one? Or Chewbacca?
And she goes over and kind of smiles as Cher. Oh, do not tell me you wish to give him a kiss on the forehead too. I do not take you as the type.
I might not be, but I enjoy a good laugh.
Well, if no kiss, then no shift. And she kind of gives a shrug.
You gotta kiss. You gotta kiss him.
Gotta kiss.
Fine,
You gotta
I'll
kiss
do it.
him.
But he's like,
Fine, I'll do it.
Rut is going to take her head and give her a big horsey kiss,
She's gonna jump up and do it.
and smell her as she transforms.
Well, I mean, she's making. I mean, you jump up, give her the kiss, and she's a little taken aback. Consider your dog. She says, still a Cher. No, I wish for a kiss from this one, you know. And she kind of, as Cher goes around him, gives his muscles a little bit of a squeeze. Squeeze.
Ah,
he flexes.
Clearly, no one better for the kiss. Though I do
Sexual harassment.
appreciate yours. And she gives a little bit of a pat to Grot. Pat.
Leans
Moonplanter
into
will
it.
use the thumbs on his wings to pull her close and give her a nice big smooch.
you gotta. No, stop kissing shit. You're supposed to be kissing her when she transforms.
He didn't say when to give her a kiss.
This is payment
Mhm.
enough. It is about now that yes, the purple flames whoosh up, and yes, there he is, with a little I guess I don't know what to call it. You know how they like put their claw up to the brim of their hat and they just slide it across the brim. It does that kind of thing.
A curtsy?
Yeah.
Now what the fuck do you
No.
want?
Alright. Sniff him, Grunt.
Yeah,
Gotta-
should I roll again or use that same roll?
Yes. That would be
Okay.
a
Wait, you
good
said
roll.
that
Gotta
loud?
roll again. No.
You
Just-
start sniffing, and with the scent that you had locked in before, it does seem to be the same.
Grot turns to Moonplanter and
Nice.
subtly nods.
Moonplanter leans in close to kiss Buckback on the snoot, and he instead takes off Cher's hat and pushes it into his face.
You go kiss Buckback. What is your AC?
23.
That's what I thought. All right.
No. Buckback's gonna whack you for trying to
Yep.
kiss him, you fruit.
23. Well, that doesn't hit,
Oof.
but
Yes.
a cane comes across, nearly swiping you as they pull their head back. Bitch, what you kissing me for? You think I'm some kind of hoe?
Moonplanter crosses his eyes and sticks out his tongue. Missed.
He squids. He squids. He looks at. He's looking at the rest of you. And what, pray tell, are you doing in my house this evening?
Trying to figure out a way to get you arrested and shipped off to Bleakburn. I don't suppose you'd be willing to cooperate with that, would you?
And he looks over. Unfortunately for you, I will not cooperate with such things. And as such, and he raises back the cane again. Your AC is 23.
Yep.
There it is.
Oh, it is.
Smack.
32.
You get smacked with a cane that you promptly see has some very fancy writing on the side that you. I'll need to know what language.
I read Sylvan Sphinx Goblin No Common Aklo.
You do not know the writing on the side of this one. But regardless, still only
It
does
says
a
bitch.
little bit of only a little bit of non-lethal to you. Dunk from you.
Doesn't it say your bitch or something across it?
What languages do you speak, Tangent?
Common, Druidic, Goblin.
Out of those ones there, you do actually read it in Druidic, and it does say "cold bitch" on the side.
Cold bitch. Yeah.
Nice.
The top looks like it's slightly frosted over.
Frosted over.
Yep. He missed.
So-
Well, he thwacks with this one, and then he kind of looks down to you, Moonplanter. Know your place, and take these hoes with you. Thank you.
Moonplanter
Can I-
stands up and rolls his neck around to get it to pop a couple of times.
Can I cast bless?
You're in an enemy church. You can't cast shit for dick.
Oh.
And Moonplanter will slowly take out his falchion from his back, and he's like, "You got me all worked up. You want a sparring session?"
And
You want
he-
to spar with the fucking Karen?
and he walks up to you. He kind of gives you a light thud in the chest. Look here, bitch. I know you can't handle me, nor would I put up my own fist to you, unless you really pissed me off. And he looks over to Cher. Now, like I said, go take these hoes and be on your way.
Moonplanter's gonna kiss him anyway.
Why?
There's a lot of forceful kissing going on in this session. A lot of just like kissing people without.
You give Buckback a kiss, and as such, it looks like Clarity breaks her character a little bit as Buckback gives a small smile. Bitch, you really are quite the handyman, aren't you? Especially with those lips of yours. And, there's a flash of purple. She goes back to being a Persian. And that's all you're gonna get out from me today.
Moonplanter puts the sword back on his back, and he says, "You're a very convincing actress."
She gives like a little bit of a wink.
Wink.
Oh, can I use detect magic to figure out what spell it was?
Do you have recognized spell as a normal skill?
I don't think so.
This kind of seems like a racial feat from the fire and the fact that this looks like, you know. She's
Let
just a
me check
changeling.
my,
Have you seen her changeling form?
You've not.
Let me check my feats in the thing.
Cher's gonna shout out to turn into a bug.
I do have recognized spell.
If you have recognized spell, could you roll that ability here, just so I can
Yeah.
recall what that?
Do you just click it like
Yep,
that?
you are trained in the appropriate skill. Blah 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 blah. Highest level can identify creatures of 4. So you pretty much just like recognize it with a appropriate tradition. So this would be, I feel, off the top of my head, a knowledge occultism if you have it.
I don't have knowledge occultism.
Nature.
Well, I've got 1 occultism, and I've got 12 nature. So let's roll knowledge nature.
Go for it.
Hold on. That's
Oh.
the roll, right?
Yeah, with a plus 12, only a 15, though.
That'll work.
RNGesus is not in your favor this round, though. It doesn't
Oh,
seem
yeah.
like you are too able to recognize what the green flames are all about.
Okay.
That's a shame.
Maybe I can roll if she does it again.
Sure. What are you doing?
I forgot to do my pre-rolls. There you go.
He's gonna free.
They're actually really fucking good. Holy shit.
Too bad you used all your good rolls up front.
I have to do my pre-rolls. It's fucking tradition. Is she gonna be a sparkle bug, or is she gonna be like a good changeling?
Did you say turn into a bug earlier?
Yeah, I told her to turn into a bug.
Now that's just racist.
That's not a racist. It's literally the biology. You have a thorax and, and the same skin as other insects.
And she kind of raises her eyes just a little bit at you, to that, and just kind of points to your head. Oh yes, and that would be similar to me calling you a glow stick with that horn, yes?
That's a lot more than just glow.
Bonehead might be better, I suppose.
Bonehead.
That's kind of racist.
Well, I see
Come
we're
here,
on the same page
Bonehead.
then.
It doesn't even have a bone in it. It's like cartilage. With
Oh yes, her
blood.
horn is flaccid, everyone. You've heard it here.
Okay.
I've heard poison joke can cause things like that.
And she kind of snickers. Oh yes, they really do like throwing that around at the temples of the unspoken, don't they?
Poison joke?
She kind of nods. Aren't you a cleric? I figured you'd know these things.
She's a bad cleric. She's been naughty, and now her symbol's correct.
Well, she can fix it.
Oh yeah. Mainly, can I take time whenever we're not doing anything to fix my sphere? My holy symbol.
Yeah. Are you using a spell to do that, or just a crafting check?
I have it under the druidic spells has mending.
If you want to do that, then that would be more than able to fix your symbol there.
Yeah, so instead of seeing, I could have actually asked the priest of Clara about it too.
If I'm not mistaken, mending takes about 10 minutes, so you're just kind of like standing there whispering to the thing, can we fix it? Yes, we can. Can we fix it? Yes, we can, for pretty much 10 minutes until it's fixed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's fixed. Good as new.
Yeah, it's 10
She
minutes.
just sat there for 10 minutes while everyone was talking, doing that.
That is a primal spell for you, so that is something you could have been casting in the off while things are going here, without interruption from the energies, if you will.
Alright, roll clarity. We're not exactly sure where to go from here. That music you told us about, do you know where we could look for it?
She gives a deadpan look to the fourth wall before looking at Shabaka. Well, it looks to me like you have an instrumentalist already at your hoof tips, now don't you?
Yeah, I do have one.
Yeah, but they're worthless and a cum addict.
No, not. This is this is a maestro instrument. Damn, this is some of the best she can get. Like, come on.
All right, well, come on,
play
chop
this
chop,
bit.
find the song. Come on.
What's your instrument, Shabaka?
It's a fife.
A fife?
It's pretty.
Do you
cool.
want to play this song together?
Yeah, let's try it out.
All right, I'm gonna summon a pair of drums, I guess.
You summon drums for the casual piano music, and
that'll work. I don't know, but
and you're playing
Yeah,
this.
we
something.
the song. Remember.
Yeah. I changed the
Well,
instrument. But if you guys hadn't
I-
seen, I changed the instrument to be a string instrument, so it reflected more what Tangent's
Oh,
instrument
okay.
sounded like before. Just for you guys' reference, I posted that in documents for you, Shabaka, in case you hadn't heard it yet. And if that's the one you guys are playing, I'll need a performance check from the both of you. Though,
I'll pull out my phone.
mind, there's gonna be drums in this version.
Alright.
Oh wait, Cher has performance too. Cher can dance.
Yeah,
She has also the feat for the entertainer. Yay!
You're being so useful, yay.
She can dance along. The
I'm,
dance of joy.
I'm reminded of that
That's
one
great.
scene in Pony where Scootaloo starts banging on the drums that they memed to all hell in the anthology. That, but with Tangent in the middle of this really calm, dancey song.
Alright.
Oh yeah, it's performance. So
Yeah, you guys don't need
there you
to
go.
And everybody. Oops.
21 performance. Let's go.
I
Cher's.
should have. I think I should have released
Gabo-
public.
Does
Yeah.
Gabo have performed?
Gabo should have a instrument we made for her at some point.
Don't
I
worry
think
about
everyone
it.
has performance. It's just whether or not it's trained. Correct?
Yeah. I don't think you need to be trying to use it, but it helps.
Here, I'll go
thankfully I
find
got-
my perform.
Thankfully, I got trained by my old friend
Yep,
of mine.
just waiting on you,
Yeah,
Tangent.
he was a great guy.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, Tangent. Roll your performance.
Yeah.
I gotta
Let's see
find
that
it.
nat
Get
one.
the show on the row.
Oh,
Oh my
There you
god!
go.
I called
There it
it!
is.
Holy shit! I called it!
Here it is.
Oh, that shit
it
too.
turns out she's playing it perfectly. It's just so much louder than the rest of the music that it's drowning it out.
And like it starts out pretty calm, like Shabaka starts doing the whole like da 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 on his flute, and then just suddenly just like on the fucking drums, like it just comes in like Tangent's having a hard time with these drums, and like it's kind of one of those things that actually makes the priestess kind of a wince because it's just like so sudden, so out of nowhere, and she just kind of waves her paws. Stop. God, if you wanted a drum tune, why didn't you just ask? And she produces a small little other tune from what seems to be a little bit of documents from the air before floating them over to you, Tangent. Know your instrumentation, girl.
Okay, what instrument is it
Tangent.
for?
This one is for drums and seems to be a completely different tune. You've attained yourselves tune number 2, which
Okay.
which seems to be a sprightly little percussion piece.
I don't know why she stopped Tangent though. I mean,
Tangent got
anybody
the
can
word.
play.
It was
Like,
a natural
I
one.
know, but my friend said anybody can play. Like, I used to be pretty shit too, but
No one wants to
Wow.
listen to a fucking Nat 1 drummer over a soft piano melody. Imagine
She's trying.
someone's just someone's in a classical fucking concert.
I imagine
someone-
23.
there we go.
Yeah, it's
I guess
23.
that works.
in my head, what this kind of strikes me as is like when you're doing MIDI conversions and things like that. It's kind of like you took like
no.
something for piano and just swapped the instrument to like a drum thing, and so it was just like a random bunch of drums in the in the melody of of like what in the rhythms of what a piano would be. I'm totally going to export that after this session, mind you. Yeah. The second tune is a lot better, as it's a tune made for drums. And she kind of smiles. Well, there you are. I'll be around then. I figure that you can find your way around this city without the rest of my help.
You still never turned into a bug for sure.
And she looks over at you and kind of raises an eyebrow. My dear, you already are getting two of the others under Buckback, are you not? Why do I
Well,
need to
let's
do any
hope.
more for you? She smiles.
Cher just wants to see your natural beauty.
And she kind of thinks a little bit. Think. I suppose you can say that's for me to know and you to find out if ever I do give you the option to see it.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
Oh god.
Me to know and for you.
There goes the
find out.
slogan.
The button has been pushed. Oh,
Yeah. Called out. Called out. Oh no. All right. So question
so
is,
we're-
she's given you a second tune, mind you. That isn't the same as the first. So you have two. And
So-
a whole city to explore. Look at that.
So are these like? Is
I
this
don't
a
want to
music puzzle?
explore the city. I want to neutralize Buck back.
Well, not only that, but we need to find Aetherstone.
Aetherstone can come after we, stop all the human trafficking.
Well, human trafficking is going to continue regardless of Buckback. That's just the city.
Yeah, but we can, pretend that we stopped it by doing this, like, people do with Coney or any other movement. It's fine. It works.
Keep breaking down.
Well, with that, I'm kind of lost on what to do now.
I guess we have this music. We're supposed to follow the music. Maybe
I guess we try playing it and see what
well,
happens. I
okay.
don't know.
They said we have a musician with us. Do you have some sort of spell that you can use, or some magic bullshit that
Let's see.
translates musical notes into maps? Maybe, I don't know.
I don't think I have such wizardry in my.
If this is
spell book.
musical magic, that would be the realm of a bard, and we don't have one anymore.
I'm a part-time bard, by the way.
Oh, well then
Yeah.
step up.
I don't know. I just play the music.
Where are you playing it? Did you guys leave the temple or what?
I think.
Cher was still telling her to do it. Cher,
Transform 2.
you know what? Before they leave, Cher is gonna go up and just kiss the priestess too. Cher didn't kiss her. Seems like everyone
Goodness.
else did.
Y'all just
She's gonna-
passing it on, huh?
She's going to French
She
kiss her.
she puts up her paw lightly as you go to kiss. I need to. You need to kiss the correct one. She says as purple flames go, and man,
It's
there
so funny.
sits a moon planner.
Oh,
No, Cher's just
Mild.
gonna turn away. She's not gonna do this.
What? You don't like my
I don't
heavy
blame you.
musculature? And he kind of
I,
moon planner kind of flexes just a little bit, and she kind of like looks down, kind of jingle jangles the little traps that are next to her. Come on, girl, I can trap you in one of these if you want a kiss. Kind of does a clack clack clack.
Cher rejects your forced shipping.
Oh my goodness.
Tangent didn't get this treatment.
The faux moon planner opens their hooves wide for you, Cher.
No.
Bring home the bacon.
Bring home the
And after your refusal to kiss, you kind of he kind of thinks a little bit. Not your speed, huh? Purple flames. Whew. Yeah. Looks up a tiny gobbo.
I'm not gonna kiss Scrod. What
Give
the
gobbo
fuck?
kiss.
No. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
surprised she hasn't turned into me.
A tiny gobbo now tackles you and is giving you many kisses.
No.
Mwah, 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 and then spitting. Pony tastes like fur.
Yeah.
Fur and come, and then changes. Back again, and she's she looks a little disheveled. I really don't like that one. Very unbecoming.
Jesus.
It's all right, Cher. You can take a bath later.
Cher's gonna need it. Let's go.
Oh come on.
I guess
you can
we'll
pass
go
around so
fumble
many times.
about.
You should be used to
Fuck
that.
it. Okay, Mr. Drowned and Doug, come. I want to hear you talk.
That wasn't. Oh, like as if that wasn't a lie. Everybody knows.
Let's.
All right, so are
I
we-
guess we'll have to figure out what to do.
I guess we can parade around the town for a little bit and see if we get any.
I keep reading this as the bowels.
The
It's
bowels.
The bowel movements.
The
Let's go.
bowel. Yeah, well, this is a Tangent's worldview with a big E right here, I guess. E. E.
The balls.
You have an interesting way of looking at the world, Tangent. Well, yeah, I think we should play the music throughout the town and see what happens.
Okay.
I feel like playing I don't know. Like, are we just
Can I
signaling that
summon a
we're?
xylophone?
I don't know.
No, you already rolled a nat 1. You failed enough today. Just stick with the. Just let everyone else do the performance. You rolled a nat 1 with a +10.
God damn.
God bless
Well.
America. All right, Gauntlet.
All right.
You playing
Let's
drums.
play and march through the street. Let's see if we can draw as much attention to ourselves as possible.
Let's do it.
Okay,
I'm
I
gonna
guess
get a
Cher will
xylophone.
just Cher will
The,
just dance.
the priestess does kind of raise her eyes just a little bit at that. My, you're trying to get dirt on Buckback, and you're just going to parade through the streets. You figure that that's how the music works, huh?
Probably.
Well, you're not giving
Maybe.
any instructions, so we're just going to try until we figure it out.
Oh, my dear sweet summer child. I would have thought you had more common sense than that. Why not
I
go
have a
and try
lot
to
of common sense when it comes to being outside in the woods and, living amongst the animals and the trees. I don't know much about magic.
She kind of thinks a little bit. Yes, well, typically, when you want to try to find something that probably isn't in the interest of the public or otherwise, you'd think that you probably wouldn't go parading about the town square with it. Now, do you?
Do you think it'd be in the castle, guys?
The castle?
Yeah.
What castle?
Oh, the cat's right here. On the left.
Like the king's castle? Oh, it's literally called castle. I don't know if that is a castle though.
A knowledge society will get you information on that if you wished. Blind, of course.
Sarah's still dancing, by the way. She's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come tip her.
Knowledge
She got
what?
a 29.
Society.
That area there is primarily where a lot of the parliament and ruling class themselves kind of. This is where all the rich people who own the casinos typically stay when like in the night. These are all the rich houses. This is where the parliaments are. It's the good white neighborhood.
Okay, I rolled a
Jeez, you're just
29,
gonna
so that's a
say
pretty
it.
good roll.
Wow. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know,
So I
Shabaka.
rolled-
You tell me.
I rolled a 29, so
Sounds a
what do I know?
little-
What do I know about it?
A
Iffy.
29. Yeah, that's pretty much like the information that you get is that this is a ruling part of the city. There's a lot of nice houses. That's the kind of thing. It's very well under guard. It's very well under guard. There we go.
Yeah,
So we're
I'm
probably
pretty
not
sure
getting
that-
in there.
well, I'm pretty sure the nobility. Well, Cher could. She caters to the upclass, but I'm pretty sure. Shit. I'm pretty sure. that
Pretty sure.
upper
Cher
class
is a
are
pretty
100%
mare.
I'm pretty
in bed
sure.
with
Cher's
Buckback.
a pretty mare.
Pretty
She
sure.
is,
Pretty
but-
sure.
So I'm pretty sure we're not going to get a lot of info from them. I'm pretty sure they like Buckback being in charge. I'm pretty sure he gives them kickbacks, or
Buckbacks.
prostitutes for
Ha,
them.
ha. Oh.
So where are we going to search in this?
Well, our priestess just laughed at the absurd comment.
Um,
Maybe the powers that be are not pleased with the powers that be.
I can't do that because I'm playing.
I don't know. I feel like the priestess is giving us not a lot of info here.
All right. Sense motive is perception now, correct?
Yes.
All right. Gonna try to sense motive. Is she insinuating that the ruling class, the powers that be, are not pleased with Buckback being in this city?
I don't think she pointed us to the castle though herself.
Yeah, that was your guys' kind of assumptions and things.
Yeah.
Your sense motive would get that she is telling you to probably keep it on the down low. Try to keep a low profile wherever you want to get information from people. If these tunes are to be used. where that might be is your adventure. And you're free to go try to seek it out. But that is kind of what she's insinuating and
what
calling
if
you
we
guys silly for parading about town.
What if we split up and I use like a cleric spell like message later to make everyone meet up again?
I think we do need to stay together. I tell you what, let's try to search in a place that knows a lot about music. Is there a musical history museum or perhaps a bard's college in the city?
Ooh, that would definitely be a knowledge society. You are familiar with, yes, a bardic college that is in this city. And let me just pull up my notes here to make sure I'm getting the name right here.
Yes, I think.
You brought that with stolen money.
Yeah. You're making me pull out notes that I didn't expect to actually have to pull out today. So give me a second. I just want to make sure I'm getting you the right note. Okay, the right.
Unprepared, memely as
Hey.
always.
It was a good question. It's a good question.
Meanly, I'm gonna run back inside the temple and ask Priestess of Kara, like,
You never
if
left.
she knows. Oh, if she knows where to buy poisons.
Actually, Shimaka should be able to answer that.
Yeah.
Shibaka, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got a question for Mealy. Okay, poisons are legal, right? I mean, they're legal in real life, like if you buy them online. So I'm assuming they might be legal here too.
Well, I mean, if you go online and buy like several pounds of cyanide, I'm sure you're probably gonna be put on a watch list somewhere.
True.
Just like if you buy like a fuck ton of lye, like it's like.
Well, don't buy
You
too
might
much.
not be making soap. You might be trying to hide a fucking body. Like it's like
Hey, as long as you're not buying too much, you don't have to worry about that. It's legal, perfectly fine.
I don't know if it's actually.
Look it up. It's pretty interesting actually. Like the people bought cyanide online, and it was legal.
Okay, I'm not talking about cyanide online. I'm talking about buying a poison in Dakalai.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he
I
was
guess
just
I
asking
rolled to
if it was
see.
illegal.
Yeah, I guess I should roll for that. I'm guessing.
Shouldn't you know that? Isn't this one you would grant to the character as like knowing since they are in fact the merchant?
I haven't been to Dakalai specifically, like maybe to other places where I sold things before. I'll know exactly, but I've never been to Dakalai before. So I'm going to roll like
Society?
Okay, mercantile lore.
that would be a good one here, I would say. Mercantile lore.
Mercantile, yes.
Is that your final answer?
Oh my god. Yep.
This is me as a DM because I know you weren't here last session saying you have a hero point if you want to reroll.
Yeah, I'm going.
Oh god, re-roll that!
Yeah,
Holy
okay.
shit!
If you're gonna re-roll, what you do is you roll a 1d4. On a 4, it counts as a natural 20 on the roll.
Or don't.
Otherwise, it's
It
just a
doesn't
reroll.
really, or it doesn't really matter because we're using the poison for nefarious reasons, anyways, which
There we go.
automatically
give
makes
me-
it illegal.
Give me a 1d4. Remember, there's always a
Oh.
chance you could get a 4, and that's just a natural 20.
All right. Bro. I just type in that under. I don't know.
Slash roll.
It's slash row.
1d4.
1d4. Got it. Okay.
Hey,
So
so
two.
we'll take the other reroll there, which is that. With your mercantile lore, you are familiar with the ways of getting poisons. While mostly illegal, you could definitely find some from shadier sellers. Likely in whatever darker markets they probably have here in Dakalai, if you can find them. Will they be on the
All right.
streets? No.
No.
But you are aware that that is the most likely way to strike getting poisons from somewhere. It's not like they don't
Alright,
exist, and there's plenty of adventurers around who probably have to trade them somewhere.
True. All right, guys. So, hey, there's possible way of getting poisons, but that's only you're okay with going to like the darker side, you know. Like, you take the step to the other side.
Oh, like
There literally
wow.
works on the darker side, so
I can see in the dark, so that's not an issue for me.
All
Look,
right.
Maybe we'll try the Eastward. I got a good feeling about that
Wait,
place.
but why are we
You gotta
getting
go.
poison again?
It was an old plan that I don't think we're going to be able to follow through with. On the other hoof, having some poison on hand could be helpful.
Yeah, it's always useful to have like poison on you, just in case of anything dangerous that you might not be able to handle on your own. It's a good thing to have on you. I should know.
Question, Meemly.
What's up?
Excuse me. My archetype allows me to find natural remedies in nature with a survival check. Could I also find natural poisons with a survival check?
I don't think so, given that it specifies that you're finding natural remedies, which I would think is for medicine checks, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so that would be a no in that respect, because it's a remedy, and poisons are not remedies.
Okay.
Yep. It'd be like, I could tell you all the things to know about some healing sage, but like, I mean, that's a completely different thing than saying, I'm gonna poison you, and all the bits and bobs that come with it, or where to find them.
Alrighty.
Yep.
So I think we can put the poison search on the back burner for now. I think we should follow up with the Bard College to see if they can help us out with this music.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I think this
Going towards-
music is one giant goose chase, but that's me.
That's racist.
You know of a Bard College, by the way, I forgot to give you the name, as the Noteworthy Brotherhood.
Yay!
And where is it at?
That, if I was to put it on the map here, mind you, it's probably going to be changed on the new map once I've got it, if you guys are still on there. I would place it right over here, next to the secondary town square, if you will.
Oh, okay, right there. All right.
All right. Shall we make our way there?
Okay.
All right.
On the
as
road
we
again.
as we travel there, Moonplanter is going to find a place where he can quickly sell these arrows. Does he find a place easily?
To sell the arrows, yeah, there's marketeers down the streets. You can pretty much just find any passing little adventuring equipper and do that. Especially since the Bannermanes thing is just right across the way. Of course, they're probably selling arrows around this area.
All right. Do I get 11 silver pieces for them?
You had how many arrows?
11 bundles of 10.
Yes, that would be correct.
Then I will delete these. All right, so we make our way to the Bard's College. Moonplanter will also roll perception to make sure we're not being tailed.
I'll go for it. There it is. You do not notice anybody that is seemingly tailing you. Though, are you guys playing instruments on the way there? Just kind of diddling, doing that kind of thing?
No.
No.
Wait, why? No.
All right.
I'm
Just
gonna
asking.
But
summon.
I would like
Well,
to.
you know what? Cher can dance on the way. She rolled a fucking 29 for her performance check.
I'm
She should
gonna.
use it.
I'm gonna get my xylophone out as we enter, though.
I like to cast See Invisibility and use a perception check. See if I see anything.
Give me a perception check.
Alright. There you go. Alright. There you go.
Grot is going to do something while they travel as well. This thing.
What is
Oh, fuck.
Grot up to?
That would be a blind thing, Shabaka.
Oh.
So Rod is going to track
There
the
we go.
party and make sure that she is the
Man,
only
that
one
was a good
trailing
roll,
them. And it should make her hard to spot for anybody else too, if I'm understanding this right.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Take
better.
an extra view when you're necessary. You can follow the trail without pause. You can track moving at full speed. Alright. And if you're tracking, that would be a perception check, I believe. So you could go ahead and give me that blind if you could. Nice. And Grot, you are following up, tailing the party and making sure that nobody else is following, and would be happy to report that there doesn't seem to be Shabaka.
Hey.
DMs you with your CM ability. I DM it on Discord.
Alright.
Yup. That is your thing.
I have another.
Ooh.
Are you
That's
gonna
crazy.
share with the rest of the class?
Yeah. I'm just looking at. I don't know. Hey, I see like a couple of visible figures. Oh, goodness gracious! Like they just watching like the markets, and I don't know if they're watching us specifically, but I think we should. I think I'll keep a
We
good
should
watch
fuck
out.
with them. Wait, no, we should
No.
totally fuck with them. They can't react
Although
to us.
I should. What?
They're
What do you mean they
invisible, not
can't?
intangible, which means
Yeah.
we can fuck with them, but they can't.
But
if
y'all
they
can't
react,
see them. Y'all can't see them.
You just
They can
have to
fuck with
direct
you.
me.
I don't know. That's a good idea. Sure, share.
Did we go inside the musical college yet?
But
I mean,
damn.
I heard you guys are walking there, and you were tracking to see if anybody is behind you and the like. Because once you move ahead to that, we certainly can. That's up to y'all.
Oh, well, I mean, we have invisible figures all over the place. I'm kind of curious why they're there, to be honest.
You
There's
know,
no one else?
Do you think? I think about like maybe taking one. I'm gonna go visible myself and taking them out.
What? You want to kill the what?
I can go visible
think-
myself and I can see them, so I have the advantage.
I think
Why are
we're
you
getting
gonna-
distracted. We don't
Oh,
know
really?
for a fact that they're keeping an eye on us. They could just be very well keeping an eye on the market itself.
That's
That
true.
could
I'm just
be
thinking
it.
Ideas.
Oh wait,
I'm just-
someone do knowledge local and just see if this is normal behavior to have invisible creepers.
Possibly. I guess we all can like roll for it, right? Knowledge
Okay.
local.
I've got
It's
Uh,
a society in this
society.
case.
Does anyone else?
It's society, thank you. I was wondering what it was.
Society.
Blind,
Yeah, I
if you
don't have
could.
that trained.
How do I make it
Alright.
blind?
Where it says public
Blind
roll.
GM.
Where it says public
No,
roll on
it
the
doesn't
hang on.
say that.
Tangent.
could
Where it says
try.
public roll above the thing where you type words.
There you go.
Change that to blind GM.
Oh, okay.
Grot. Does Grot understand the concept of invisibility? Question mark.
Not really. No. She might think they're ghosts.
I mean, that's pretty much the knowledge that you'd attain here, then. Like.
Oh. Then trailing behind the party, Grot just screams out for you guys.
No!
Like the green is paling from her face.
Grot, what is it?
Ghost.
I'll take a look to see if the invisible figures reacted.
The invisible figures don't seem to be really watching you at all, and therefore don't really care. Especially with all the other street performers, the small gobbo is not actually out of place for the most part around the
Can
Bard
I-
College.
Can I cast Fairy Fire?
One second. There, Tangent. I got some rolls to catch up on. Society for that
Okay.
thing. We'll note that. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's like people usually only get invisible if they have something to hide, kind of deal. It's like probably not the most common practice. Would you yourself go into a city and just lurk around invisibly the entire time? Probably not.
Maybe. That sounds kind of fun, to be honest.
But
fun.
you would know that that's probably out of the ordinary, is what I'm getting at.
Damn, this is weird.
Probably.
Scared.
What
goblin.
did they
And,
look like? Like, what's their race?
Yes. What do they
Um,
look like?
in their invisible forms, you actually didn't get too much of a look. They seem to be mostly cloaked, hiding their faces, that kind of thing. They still got their
Okay.
equipment, it's just invisible.
I can't get a good look at them.
So are we gonna ignore
mostly
them, or are we
cloaked.
gonna go down this path?
I'll actually say, because of your perception, you did notice that one of them, which was in a little bit of a brighter spot, did have a mask on. Look at that.
So that's pretty weird. Why are they wearing masks? Well, invisible?
Well, there's a virus
crazy.
out.
I guess that's true.
All the while you guys are pondering just outside of the the bard school, your gobbo is tugging on tails, ghosting, before one of the traveling bards near this college stops and notices the scared Grot and kind of blinks down. A ghost, you say?
Oh no. wacky shenanigans will ensue, I'm sure.
Wacky shenanigans? Me? Never! Never, never, never! He shakes his head. Shake, 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 shake. And he kind of goes over to you, Cher, and picks up your hoof and just starts shaking it. Shake, 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 shake. Hello!
Hello, British
no,
boy.
they're British. Tuesday, innit?
And he kind of thinks, what's a Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? I can't tell. Is that a word you made up? I like it. I'm for now going to call this day Tuesday Day. Is that the right one? He kind of thinks a little bit. What even is today? And he starts, he kind of thinks, kind of thumps his head, thump. It's in there somewhere. I'll find it eventually. What's your name?
I guess he's asking me.
And he looks left, he looks right. Well, I didn't shake anybody else's hoof yet, did I?
I am Cher, and you are?
I am me, he says. And he smiles.
Me.
Hello, me.
What an unfortunate name.
And he starts thinking again. It's not unfortunate. Well, it is if I'm alone. And he looks left and right, and he points to one out in the crowd. That's Doe. And he looks up for another. That's Ray. And I'm me. See?
It's a pun.
No, right?
I'm Fob. This is So, and that's Low.
No. I'm pretty sure that's not. And he kind of thinks a little bit.
Where's Law?
La. And he kind of starts looking around the cloud. And he points to what seems to be a very guardish-looking building, probably a nice place of order, if you would call it, where guards come and go, that kind of thing. That's Law. And he starts laughing. Ha! Get it, Law!
Very funny.
No, I hate this.
All right. Let me spell it out for you. All right. You can spell, right? And he kind of like raises an eyebrow. He's like asking earnestly.
I don't know if Cher can, like, how much she can spell, but...
All right. No. I'm good at this. Me is good at this, right? And he kind of thinks a little bit. All right. So I said law, right, which is normally L-A, right? It's just that's it. And then I pointed there, and he points to the guards, the guard station across the way. And I said that's law, like L-A-W. That's the one. He smiles. Get it now?
This is her punishment for side questing.
Why aren't you laughing?
This is...
Oh, that was a joke.
Of course it was!
Oh, man.
I
I'm
make the
sorry.
best jokes, he says, pointing to himself.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but jokes are supposed to be funny.
Yeah, right, and he kind of, he takes that to heart. I'll count that as a vicious mockery from yourself, then.
See, that was a joke.
And he smiles. Oh, look at that! I did a little joke, I did.
Yeah, some people think self-deprecating humor is best. I prefer other deprecating humor.
Okay.
Alright, start with this one. And he points to, Cher.
Why do you... Are you just mad I burned your face?
Cher, you are much prettier with your hair down. You are now at a solid 4.
That's the one that was trying to fucking kiss me nonstop.
He starts laughing very hard. So hard that he falls on his back and starts laughing and then stops suddenly. Wait, I don't get it.
She does.
And kind of stands up. I suppose you could call me a little gobbo, and in terms of your styles of humor, call me green with envy. Hi, look at that. And he starts laughing at his own jokes. Laugh. I think you're green, right? And he looks at you, Grut.
Green best.
And he smiles. Look at that. And he kind of tilts his head. You were saying something about ghosts.
They were. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but the little one is absolutely convinced that they are terrifying.
And he kind of thinks a little bit.
Shabaka,
Ghosts.
tell him about the ghost.
Wait, should we even tell him about that?
Yeah, fuck it. There's a bunch of invisible creepers, probably creeping on people.
Possibly, I guess. Yes, there's a couple of invisible figures like washing out over the markets and possibly all over town. Is there a way y'all can like check that out? I don't think
Shabaka,
that's
as
normal.
you say this, a couple of those hooded figures look your way for a moment before
Oh,
slinking back into
God.
the alley.
Wait,
Oh,
you shouldn't have
God.
said it out loud, you dumb.
You
Wait,
said to say
quick,
it
tell
loud.
us where they're going.
Yeah, they just flew to an alleyway. I don't know where the hell
Which
they went.
alleyway? Tell
shit,
Cher
they-
quickly.
Like, I point toward the direction that they went to the last time I saw
There
them.
is several figures going down several different alleys. They weren't all just
Choose
gathered
one.
at one.
Can I
The
cast
closest one.
Can I cast Fairy Fire now?
Wait, what's fairy fire?
Why do that? Yeah, what is that?
What's the range on Fairy Fire?
Let me scroll up a little bit.
What does it do,
Oh, yeah.
Tangent?
Why do that?
It's 120 feet.
Damn. I don't know.
120
Visible
feet.
creatures can't be concealed while affected by Fairy Fire. If creatures are invisible, they're concealed while affected by Fairy Fire rather than being undetected.
Okay, cast it.
Can she see them?
Are you casting?
I can point.
I'm
the direction
casting
the closest
Fairy
thing.
Fire defensively.
Well, so the range is 120 feet in an area that's 10 foot. It's not 120 feet of
Oh,
area.
So you can launch it, right?
well,
Basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
it'll go beyond the range then, right?
Well, I'm like it's kind of like fireball, where you point at a direction and in a 10-foot burst.
Okay.
10-foot
And-
radius, I
yeah.
guess.
In the
Oh yeah, do it to the closest one then.
Yeah, I point
Yeah.
the closest one.
Okay, I'll do it where he's pointing.
And Cher's gonna start running in that direction too.
All right, and I'm not even seeing that there is a creatures in the area. Yep. So are you just pointing to a direction and pursuing it?
Yeah,
okay.
Cher's
What's
going
the
after
buffer?
him.
Well, oh my
Tangent, is that what you're
goodness.
doing?
I'm casting to where Shabaka's pointing.
You cast where Shabaka's pointing. Phew. Now suddenly in there you see it seems to be a figure outlined in some sort of fayish fire, running and rounding the corner, running away.
Shit. They
Why did you
gotta-
do that?
Cher's chasing him.
Yeah, you can
chase
chase him now.
Share. But
I follow
geez.
because
All
I
right.
can, I can
Yeah,
see
we're
you.
not being discreet about this. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
We're not.
Rush
Sure,
doesn't
it's
want to
gonna
be left
chase
alone,
him
so she'll
down.
chase.
You guys say let's go and start running off away from the Bard College, wherein you hear the one that he had pointed out as Doe start going let's go, and then me starts going let's go, and then La from a window above the actual college pokes out their head and says let's go, and they kind of they send you off. It's really nice.
Goodness gracious.
And you guys start running off. If I had the yakety sax music, I'd totally
Are
play
we
it.
here?
I'd imagine that you guys are kind of running off this way, and this little alley is probably where he pointed it out.
Yeah.
You might get jumped.
Did Cher catch up? Cher's super fast, so
Moonplanter is going to burn a focus point so he can get dashing flyer and double his fly speed.
All right, what is your guys' speeds?
I am moving at 70 feet for 3
Yeah.
turns.
I am 30 feet normally, and
I'm
don't think
30
I
feet
have
normally.
30 feet normally.
but Cher also had a head start on all these people.
Yup.
Yeah, but yeah, she did.
All the normal
And,
people she's ahead of.
Mainly the
Goodness
The-
gracious, why I do that?
I'm not-
feats that we get.
Hmm.
It's one of them is haste, right? Can I use that?
I think that's a spell usually, yeah.
It's part of the Sun King focus pool.
Ooh, if it's a focus thing that you can do, you can certainly
Yeah.
cast it. It's still a spell. You still gotta cast it, but it is a focus thing for you, yeah.
So I'm gonna cast haste so I can move faster. Well, I get one extra round
All right.
action.
Mind that, like, in terms of if this was initiative, you'd be slightly behind the other people because you're using 2 actions to cast this while they start running off, and then 1 action to move.
Okay.
So you'd be like
Well,
kind of behind the pack, but you could definitely cast it on 1 person because haste is for one thing now.
I'll cast it on Shabaka then.
Wait, why wouldn't you cast it on the person who's ahead of Shabaka?
Who's ahead of Shabaka?
I
I
am.
think that's.
Oh.
Well, I'm looking
Sure.
at who has the fastest speed because they're in the lead right now, regardless of
Well,
how
I
much of a-
started ahead of
that'd be,
them, and we all have 30 except for Moon
You
Planner.
guys
Yeah,
were
but
in a
Moon Planner would be way faster than us.
I have 25, but I do have bracelets of dashing, so for 6 rounds, I get +10 to that.
oh.
Mm, Damn.
Uh,
Nice.
so you didn't really get a head start, Cher. Everybody just kind of started running at the same time.
No, Sheriff said
Yeah.
it first.
That doesn't mean
Yeah,
they got a
but you're
head
like-
start. They said,
I don't
"Get
know
him,
how it
gang!"
works.
and then you guys all started running. Like,
I'm casting it on myself so I can like hit him with spells like deafness and blindness when I get up there.
Those
gotcha.
don't sound very
How close are we, by the way?
heavenly.
Well, the chase is on. We haven't been told just yet.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get who's the fastest in the party with 3 actions of movement.
Well, they
right
have Moon Planner
Moon
has
Planner.
70.
Hey, Moon Planner.
Yeah, I heard 70 for Moon Planner. 25 plus 10 feet per move for the dashing of the dashing bracers, Grot, right?
I'm 30
Yeah.
normally,
So
so
that'd be
haste is-
25 times 3, so 75 plus 30. You'd be working.
What?
around.
Whoa.
Wait, are you sure you have that
Is
right?
Is it
The
yeah?
movement
Is it per move?
105?
Is it per move or per plus 10 per round?
+10 to my movement speed for 6 rounds.
So
Well,
3
there you go.
movements per turn, essentially.
3 strides. Yep.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, it's gonna say 105.
In fairness, in Pathfinder 1, if you used a full round action to dash, it was 5 times your movement speed, so it's not like it's like completely out of the realm.
Yeah.
Dang.
So, I mean, so far it seems like Garot is the fastest, unless anybody could top that.
No.
Well, moving
Nope.
at 70 feet for all 3 movements for 1 turn, that's 210 feet. And if I'm doing that for all 3 turns, just to move as absolutely fast as I can, that's a total of 630.
You're able to move 70 feet per stride. Moonfire.
No. Dashing Flyer simply gives me double fly speed.
Did we figure out who's moving
Fly
who?
speed, your fly speed increases to your land speed. If you don't already have one, you gain a focus pull of 1 point, which you can refocus. For 1 focus point, you can reuse. Okay, blah blah blah. Your fly speed becomes twice your land speed.
Is that yeah? Do you use a focus point to get that ability?
Yes, to activate it. And
Yeah,
then it lasts for
that's
3 rounds.
Oh, for 3 rounds. Okay. If it lasts for 3 rounds, then there you go. So it looks like we have Moon Planner, who would be in the lead, followed by Grot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to know who's in the lead of the pack here, because Grot, on foot, you start to sprint off, and man, you're leaving like a little dust cloud. Though over top of you, Moon Planner is well, you're flying. Yeah, very fast, zipping around the corners there. I gotta say, like, chasing him through these alleys, I would definitely require while flying, an acrobatics check to, jump around the corners as quickly as he's going, because you're definitely keeping up, but he's trying to shake you.
Can I fly above the houses so I don't have to cut my corners as hard?
You can, though there's a lot of tents and things and covers over top these areas specifically. He's kind of going in a really covered, really shady, really an area with a lot of places to hide.
Right. My acrobatics is untrained. My athletics, on the other hand,
I'll accept that.
okay.
Damn, was I like pretty loud or what?
Also, let's say public thing. There you go. You
Like,
start.
why I said that?
So rather than trying to maneuver yourself through the air dexterously, you're using your own strength to your advantage, tilting your body, running along the sides of buildings, and powering yourself off of them, using strength rather than your dexterity in that respect.
Cool.
To try to keep up with him, which you do. You're managing to see that he is outlined with tangents, fairy fire, going left, going right. We're kind of looking for some place to hide. Grot, you are following up behind, seeing that he is going.
By the way,
What's
fairy fire lasts for 5 minutes.
Yep. Grot, you're chasing behind him, seeing which alleys he's going on, going past there. And Moonplanner, you eventually catch up to him. What are you doing once you catch up to him?
I am. Ooh,
Grab him.
should
Grapple
I
him.
use... Ooh, no. You know what? I'm gonna use my bolas. Wait, let me double check.
Bola.
Your Ebola?
Yes, my bola.
Oh no.
All right. Now the full description of the bolas are not in Foundry, but I can't remember if I need a critical success to actually trip them. But I can make a ranged trip attempt.
Hmm.
So I am going to throw the bolas and attempt to trip.
All right.
Oh, that didn't need to be blind.
Yeah. This is a mood.
Ooh, nice.
All right. And with the bolas, let me just double check ACs here. It'd be this one. You would manage to get them. As they do with the bola as an attack. Trip is that, let's see, bolas, Pathfinder 2. I just need to see what saves he needs to make for that.
Yeah, need to double check that too. I'll pull it up.
Can be used to trip. With the athletic skill at a distance up to the weapon's first range increment, the skill check takes a -2 circumstance penalty. You can add the weapon's item bonus attack rolls bonus to check. So you pretty much take that roll, a -2 circumstance for it's a skill check. So you've hit. So now you need to make an athletic skill check at a -2 penalty. To see if you get that.
23.
Nice.
Gotcha. And the 23, I'm just double checking here. I believe does get him. Yep, that gets him. As the bolas wrap around the bottom of the kind of ethereal fairy-fired figure before they just kind of thuds to the ground. Thud.
All right.
Soon
was
after.
this a
Soon
Was
after
this a
comes Grot, who like you kind of skid to the side, looking down the alley. Grot to the sight of Moonplanner, who seems to be bearing over his catch there, and the party following up behind you.
All right. That hit that I made with him, that number 27, was that a critical hit?
27? No, it was not a critical.
Okay.
He barely got him, as a matter of fact.
Hey, I got him. I'll take it. Moonplanter is now going to basically just lay down on top of him and put him in a headlock to make sure he can't stand up and get away easily.
That is a grab check, right? If you're getting him grabbed, that means that you need to give me a. Gotta go here. Let's see a DC. I believe that's just again, how to grab Pathfinder 2.
It is an athletic skill check.
Oh, there you go.
But he's going to be taking a lot of negatives because he's tied up as well as prone.
Yup.
Ooh, nice.
Against their Fortitude DC.
Good roll.
Danke.
So grabbing is against their Fortitude DC, which in this right here. Give me that. Yep, that is a good roll. You do have him grabbed.
All right.
Does that mean we can tie him up?
With a free hand, Moonplanter is going to take out some manacles and toss them to Grot as she's approaching.
Grot, you are handed manacles.
Hand.
What's a hand?
Hoofed manacles.
Grot looks down at the manacles, confused, like, nigga, how's this gonna work on a ghost? But she tries to put it on this guy anyway.
You would be happy to find out, Grot, that as you try, they do click into place, and they are rattling like you got the ghost.
I got ghost.
Good job, Grot. Big green strong. And then he holds out a hoof for a hoof bump.
Right, compliments the hoof bump with her own.
It was the Flame Boss, gave you the blessing to get ghost, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, she did pray this morning.
Prayed to Flame Boss. Look at that. What a boon.
All right. Moonplanter is going to look around. Oh, good
Oh,
grief!
shit.
How much of attention have we drawn to ourselves?
There is like a couple I mean, this is a poor little section that he kind of like went himself down. There's people with cowls and things like that are kind of selling small fruits in this area, but like it's kind of darker. It's not like in the main market square, and they're all like looking at you, just like a little shocked, because I mean, this guy ran in here. You tackled somebody, get on the ground, manacled them, and like, I mean, people are just kind of like watching and backing up. Some of
What?
Should we take him
profile.
to our base?
You know this
instead?
dangerous criminal. We should take him to that middle school. Question him.
Hey, school shooter, we'd like to interview you. Where are we gonna do it? The principal's office.
Let's enroll him as well while we're at it.
Yeah, we could just question him here, honestly.
Yeah, why not? How long until Cher gets there? Cher wants to unmask him.
Yeah, Moonplanter will just hold him there, make sure nobody gets too close, and wait for the rest of the party to catch up.
So how long until we?
It doesn't
Okay.
take more than like 2 or 3 rounds. Like you guys are there in like 12
Okay.
seconds catching up.
Yay!
Does that mean I still have my haste?
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine it's like a Moon Planner, then Garot, then Tangent, followed up really quickly by Cher, who's still saying she had the head start.
I
And
did.
One by inch.
Cher's, of course, panting because, you know, she doesn't get as much exercise like this. She's not into cardio.
Very
What do you
fat.
mean? Cher's really good at cardio. She's a literal escort.
She's good at lying on her back and letting else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cher would ride more than anything. She's a performer.
Mhm.
That's a good point. But still, sprinting is very exhausting.
Well, Cher's gonna do the honors. Good job, gang. Now let's see who was behind this all along.
Wait,
She's gonna
is this one
pull
wearing
back
the
the
mask?
mask. Well, the hood. It's
I
like
mean,
a mask.
You can pull back the hood. It's just outlining his body in fire. You're still not going to be able to see who it is.
Oh.
He's still invisible. You
yeah,
just know what his
blood?
body looks like.
Wait, what about me? Like, I can see. I should.
Yes. The hood is pulled back, and this guy also seems to have a mask there, Shabaka, with your see invisibility. How long does that
Oh
last?
my god. What's up with this shit? Why y'all wearing masks? Why
are they invisible and wearing masks? It's like shooting a guy before you throw him out of a plane.
But I guess since I can see him, I guess there's a good reason.
You're
since
in
I
a
exist.
world of magic, and invisibility doesn't last forever.
True.
I guess.
I pull off the mask. Let's see who's really behind this.
You
Wow,
pull,
stealing my thunder.
you pull off the mask and see, oh man, something rather curious. It is your friend All In from the Bannermanes, who is in charge of the Arcane Circle.
Holy shit! It's all in. Like what?
It's all in. I didn't think he was a pervert, but now his name makes sense.
All right, yeah, I say that whisper tone.
You say that in whisper tones to.
To
I sure
everybody
just
around
got
here.
around-
I just said that
around.
everybody's saying is
Yeah,
it's all in. All right.
that's a little
Yeah.
creepy, but okay. I don't need to hear you whispering. But it's all in.
all in.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I do.
What did I miss?
Where's that E?
We discovered that Shabaka is all in,
Yeah.
all the way.
God dang it. Hey,
And then
I'm
all
going
in is a
ASMR.
pervert too.
Roll that intimidate. Holy shit.
go intimidate.
Give it. Let's see it.
Good thing Cher didn't magic him. Pistol him. I was thinking about it, a fleeing target, and everyone was getting ahead of me.
Shabaka picked up a few turns while he was in the dog tank.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Can you give me that guide to making Pathfinder 2 characters again?
That is in announcements. Should be there.
Thank you.
Yup.
Feisty was asking me, so.
Oh no.
Well, I thought I might as well start at level 1.
Fair enough. Tell him to follow the instructions that I put in announcements if he's doing it. That aside, though, what you're rolling intimidation for what, Shabaka?
Oh, that wasn't me. No.
Wait, why
I
are we
didn't.
intimidating him?
I don't know. I heard
Yeah, I
somebody
don't
say
wanna
Shabaka
intimidate.
roll intimidation, and that's
Wait, who rolled intimidation?
I think Rod wanted you to roll intimidation.
Oh.
No,
Why
No.
though?
we just need to ask him first.
All right, let's.
You know
ask-
what? I'm gonna use
Cher's gonna
ghost.
ask him. Cher's
Make
gonna
the roll!
ask him.
Make the roll!
We
Wait,
don't
I like
need to
to.
make a
I like
roll
to use
just to
ghost
ask.
sound. I like to use ghost sound just to scare Grot.
What is your
What
what is your
noise?
ghostly noise?
Yes, ghostly sounds. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm rolling.
What is your noise? Like, what are you doing and where? Like, 'cause you gotta kind of choose where it's coming from.
It's coming from the guy that we pinned down, and it's like,
Mean.
ooh, something like that.
A grot,
I
well, I mean,
bait you
everybody can
high.
hear it, but yeah, it's just a ghostly noise that just kind of comes from the figure that is outlined in fairy fire. Grot, I'm not sure
Holy
if this is
shit.
spooky or not, but man.
Man, that
Got
ghost is getting
16.
pretty mad.
Rod, you just handcuffed the ghost that tried to make spooky noises at you. How intimidating are you?
Yeah.
Well, what is the safe for intimidation?
That would just be will, I believe. It would be
Oh,
like
will.
against your yeah. So that would be like Shabaka rolling intimidation against your will DC.
Oh, cool. I
So
got.
how
I
freaked
got
out
good
is
intimidation.
Or sorry.
Rod right now?
Well,
me
let's see. Let's see your
Hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
blind.
I'll accept deception or intimidation for this, Shabaka.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I like
man.
use deception. Oh, never mind.
Oh shit!
Aw.
Damn, so close.
Close.
Oh, man.
One off. Off by one.
So certainly not a critical success, but man, it was pretty spooky, Grot.
I give a big hearty laugh. Hey, shit, got ya.
Ghost,
man.
scary.
Well,
Yeah,
tell
really.
us. I guess you already told us who it is.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
All in.
Yeah.
If you're
Nah, that's
actually
over.
all in, cancel the invisibility so we can see you.
Mm-hmm.
And he squints back a little bit.
You can't see him squint.
I know, yeah, but he's
I
looking back.
can.
He's looking, yeah, he's looking at. That's why I'm
I see
describing
all
it. He's
this.
looking back at Shabaka and shaking his head.
Have
He's still,
special
but he's
eyes.
still not. He's still not saying anything. But he is like trying to like angle himself back to his mask. He hasn't actually used his voice aside from just like really small grunts and things like that from being tackled.
I move them. I keep the mask away from him. I'm gonna wear it.
He does not dismiss his own invisibility.
Oh, you know what? Cher's gonna
Right.
look to see. Can she figure out what this spell is?
Like the thing that's on him.
Or detect magic on the mask, rather. Does he need the mask?
Well, as you take away the mask, that actually technically by the rules becomes not invisible anymore. So bloop, there it is. So you
Oh,
can
well, I guess it's not the mask.
yeah. So the mask just kind of like lays on its face to the side.
How
of
does
him,
the
right?
mask look like?
Yeah.
The mask itself is pretty blank. Quite frankly, it's about as neutral as you could get. It's kind of like how do you know how in movies like the standard bank mask that they wear is like clowns and things like that. This is kind of like a similar thing. It's the similar kind of mask that you saw in Bleakburn during the Founders Day festivals, though. This just seems to be some mask of it just seems to be a really happy pony in that respect.
Wow, for a bunch of visible weirdos, y'all surely are boring.
Yeah, pretty boring.
Yeah.
Sneaking around like creepers.
Seriously, y'all sneak around, but y'all don't have nothing special. Like, come on, so lame.
I expected
Search-
better of you
Can I
all
search
in.
his pockets?
Nothing more special.
I mean, you can't exactly see his pockets. You can see the outline of him.
Since she
Can I
should,
search where I assume his pockets are?
You can.
You might be grabbing something else. You're assuming he's wearing
that'd be like
pockets.
negative. I'm
like
he's wearing a cloak, like I described.
Well, I'm just gonna pat the area until I hear jingling.
You
Are
indeed.
you just gonna steal his?
Wait, are you gonna steal
it?
I thought you had some type of religion thing. I don't know.
You're not a very great religious person.
And us having to take our word for it, his word for it. We don't know who this is. And this guy.
Well, I want to know what he's holding.
You start patting him down. BCS, give me a 1d6.
A 1d6.
Roll a 6. Roll a 6.
Okay.
Oh boy. Give me a reflex save.
Oh. Give me a moment to find reflex. It's this one, right?
Yep. All right. And as you start patting down, pat, you feel a very sharp ow, as if something like kind of poked into you, lightly. You take 4 points of just patting non-lethal damage as you kind of like slit something across your hoof slightly, or sorry, paw slightly, and I need a fortitude save from you.
Weird finder.
Shabaka, you just saw Tangent start patting down, and accidentally pat down on a dagger.
Oh, God. That's why you don't pat invisible things, Tangent. Oh my God.
That being said, that was your
I hope you learn your lesson.
Save. Whatever was on there, you definitely feel it stinging, and it's probably something not good on that dagger, but you're not really feeling any effects at the moment.
Oh, you poisoned yourself, Tangent. You have HPV.
Hey, look, hey
you did that on
guys,
purpose,
guys, we found poison. We did it. We found the poison.
Yeah, we found the poison is inside you.
Okay.
Well, I am a
got the
healer. I
poison
can heal
in
myself.
True.
I can heal
you feel
myself
powerful.
of this.
Maybe.
Look,
I'm just imagining, I'm just imagining the Bard College in the back singing that. Got the poison in you.
Listen, if you are all in, we'll let you go, but we have to be able to verify that it's actually you. So drop the invisibility.
Not gonna drop the invisibility, he says very, very quietly.
Well, drop the invisibility.
Well, then get comfortable because you're going to be tied up for a while.
Sure, it's gonna come and people pay good bits to have this kind of treatment, you know. So you should be thankful.
All right, should we take them back to the headquarters?
Yes.
Well, no, we're right next to the school, though.
Yeah, but...
We're already at our destination. We wanted to go.
Okay, well, I'm
Sure,
not
but-
doing anything. Why don't I go to the Bardic College and investigate that?
Tangent.
No, you'd be the worst for that.
Tangent. The onset starts, and you take 3 points of poison damage.
Oh my
God damn
there you
it.
go. Now
And
you're
are enfeebled 1.
Whoa.
Give me a fortitude save.
I hate you.
You're the one patting down assassins. There's a reason why cops ask, you have anything that's gonna poke me, prod me, or stick me?
Only under my tongue.
Also, saves don't need to be blind. Boop. There you go.
Sounds feisty.
All right.
Nice.
But yeah, Tangent's writhing just a little bit from that.
So, can I heal myself using Healing Font?
Yeah. Healing will restore your HP. It won't cure your poison.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
God bless you, Dark.
Can I go find Kara and whatever and have her fix it?
You can.
Well, do it. I don't think. Why do you keep on going to the god that you're most opposed to? This is why your holy symbol cracked.
I guess she's that nice. I guess.
Maybe you need to switch the nominations here.
All right, I think we're burning up too much time here. I'd like to progress a little bit.
Yeah, true.
Did the bards catch up with us?
What bards? No, they weren't coming with us, were they?
They were sounding off like they were.
Yeah.
I think they were just
Hear them.
going away.
They just kind of gave you a do re mi to send you off, effectively.
Okay.
Or sorry, it was do, me, and la, because they were doing a triad. So look at that. I'll be
All
musically
right,
correct.
Moonplanter places his hoof on the head of the person claiming to be all in, and he puts just a little bit of pressure there, not too much. And he's
Wait,
like,
before you
Oh, wait.
torture him, hang on. Cher, you get more with the honey than the vinegar. Cher's gonna go up and use charm on him.
Go for it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast heal on myself.
you
Go
might hold
for it.
off until we get the poison cured.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, wait, how do I can see I can cast it, but it's not. It
Click
won't
the-
go. Oh yeah, the thing.
There it is. We'll save with the plus. Oh, yep. Cool. So he gets the +4 technically because you've technically used hostile actions again.
Hey, Cher has never hostilely did anything to him.
You or your allies.
God damn it, fucker.
God bless America.
But
Moonplanter is always so fucking quick to like torture people.
yeah, let me.
Okay, let's keep in mind you're the one who said let's get him.
Well, yeah, he was getting away. I didn't say
And now he's
let's get him and crush his skull while he's tied down. Let's knee on his neck for 10 minutes straight.
What's your DC? What's your spell
It was,
DC?
it was no more than like 8 minutes and
We'll
46 seconds.
save DC 22.
Well, my spell DC is 22. What? He's got a plus 19?
Good gracious.
You saw him
You
with
sure
the,
that's right?
you saw him with a spell book last time you saw him in the Bannermanes. Of course, that's his high save.
Well, I take the knife from him.
Is
just in case.
which is a critical success, and he
Wow.
now also is aware that you tried to charm him. As he kind of spits back.
Wow.
You could stop that, you know.
You could uncloak yourself, you know?
Her charm never works on anybody. Not
Yeah,
surprised.
okay. Why don't you go drown and come?
Stop talking about your fantasies.
Another tiny,
charm.
gritted whisper comes back from the thing. There are people here. I don't want to uncloak myself unless I have my mask on.
Okay, well, fine. Cher's
Is that-
gonna
Fine.
hang
that
Put
on.
all-
his mask back on.
No,
Yeah,
hang on. Cher has
Wait.
something to fix that. Okay, Cher can cast. Cozy Cabin. Yay!
Cozy cabin.
Cabin.
Not the
It's
cozy
Hey.
cabin.
I didn't think you would bring
It's
that
the
one
Cozy Cabin.
up. That's
No.
pretty cool.
Cozy's banned from the campaign. No.
Wait, is there enough space
He
for this?
made it in his own way. I can make space.
Yeah, that is a very good question. How is this thing crafted in the middle of an alleyway?
It's magic.
Huh? Magic ain't just solve everything.
It's
we'd be in a
magical.
mess.
Haven't you ever seen Sword in the Stone? Merlin explicitly said, "Don't go getting any ideas. The magic will solve all your problems."
Yeah, well, it does. So there you go. I cast a special form of Cozy Cabin.
Because she says so.
I guess the Cher casts a very long cabin. It's probably the world's worst Minecraft house. But hey,
It's a
you're,
trailer house.
Well, at least it didn't get burned down, you know. So
hey, Cher, where's your hat?
anyway.
That's what I thought.
Alright, this works.
Yeah. So the cabin conjures itself into being with help from Cher. Very long as some of the people who see it start to materialize, start pulling back their stands because now there's suddenly just a house that's just being here.
We are so good at being incognito.
Oh man, you guys are
Yeah.
the best at it. Holy shit. There's
Yeah.
man, nobody will see you inside this house. Holy.
Well, they can't. We have walls. All right. Now
okay.
it's fine for you. It's
Uh,
fine for him.
Now, as the cozy cabin pops into being, 3 cots kind of pop up next to each other, each with their own little fancy golden chamber pot. Oh man, and a small fireplace. With a
Chamber
magical fire.
pot.
Yeah.
Wait, can't they see inside?
No.
There's no
Nigga,
way-
can everyone see inside your house right now?
Wait. the
No,
wall-
but there's because there's window sills. Is there any window?
Yeah, it's got windows.
I mean, I know windows, but does it have shades
Yeah.
or anything?
I'd imagine that there's 1 or 2 windows that just kind of casually are closed.
Yes.
To start, because Cher probably wants them closed.
True, but
It's share
is there
spell,
any
like-
shade? There has to be, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or,
It's
blue
closed.
door.
Don't worry about it. All right. All in.
Okay.
Look, we have a nice cozy cabin. Now you can go ahead and decloakify yourself.
Mm-hmm.
and he looks around, look, and he does so. I mean, he's still kind of like got that fairy fire effect going on him. But yep, there he is. In the all in is there, and he's on the ground. His face pressed to the side. There's a little cut in the side of his cloak where Tangent tried to pat him down and kind of hit the dagger, like through the cloak, and he kind of like on the side. I would appreciate it if you didn't say my name so obviously, and if you could let me up now.
The wall is well, I guess we could let him up, but we're not going to just yet. We have to know why you're creeping around, creeper.
Hold on. If you are all in, then tell us what our mission is here.
And all in just kind of blinks. I have no clue what your stupid mission is. You guys went in that room all the time.
Oh yeah.
Every time I tried to look into that stupid room, it was always soundproofed.
So you're the kind that snoops around, huh?
And he just stays silent to that.
Great.
Oh wait,
Spy?
which one is
Am I
all
missing?
in?
Our mission was not. He's the pink one that we replaced with Fireheart.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought that was the. I thought this was the
kill him.
Where
the
you guys
main stage.
No, where you guys first saw him was when you guys got into the High Rollers, and he was working on that arcane circle, and he was the really nerdy one that was kind of timid.
Oh, the original one we were gonna kill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have just cast the magic
Yeah.
missile. Would have been easier.
No. I'm not talking about the things that you couldn't listen to while we were in the office. You know what our actual legitimate mission is here. What is it?
And he kind of rolls his eyes. Doesn't it get Atherstone or some stupid thing like that?
All right. I'm gonna untie him and let him up.
You do so, and he kind of dusts himself off. Tangent. You feel the effects of the poison ebb away, and you don't actually take any more damage, though. As he does, he kind of rummages in his cloak and sees that you kind of cut yourself. You doing all right?
I've been better.
And he rummages in his cloak and pulls out a small vial. Do you need this?
Do I drink it? Is it gonna poison me again?
He's asking you if you need it. It's an unlabeled bottle, though.
Inspect it, I guess, you know.
I open it and sniff it.
I mean,
Snarf it.
it smells like some sort of something.
Okay, can I use a knowledge and something on this?
Do you have...
Just take it. You already got poisoned. Like.
Yeah, but she seemed to have made her save, so it doesn't seem necessary.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it.
Do
It stops
I
it, but
drink
it
a
doesn't
sip
cure
of it, I guess, to stop the poison.
You drink a tiny sip of it. I mean, that's all that's in there, though, is a tiny sip. If you're taking it, you're taking it.
Okay.
Is this something that you're taking? He just asked if you needed it, and then you just took it out of his hose and started sniffing it like it's fucking drugs or something.
Well, I don't know what
Drink
it
it.
is. Try and drink it.
You drink it, and he kind
It
of...
was more poison.
Yeah,
Your
you've
character's
drinking
dead
yourself.
now.
You drank yourself an antidote.
Oh, alright.
And kind of nods. And he kind of takes a deep breath and makes sure that the windows are doubly closed. And he picks up his mask and he immediately puts it back on.
So, what are you doing out here spying on us?
And he looks towards you. I'm a Bannermane just like you are. And sometimes I need things that I can't get in normal markets. I'm sure you know.
Oh,
yeah,
in
I
that
know.
case, if you're picking stuff up, can you pick up a poison for me?
Okay.
And
Sure, just gonna
and
just
he,
wear
kinda,
it.
he also kind of like
That'd be-
looks towards Tangent. I am not your shopper.
Well, where do you get your stuff at so I can get my own stuff?
You guys are Bannermanes. You shouldn't be just picking up poisons in the black
Look,
black
Look,
market.
as a merchant, we gotta pick up things sometimes that this ain't allowed in a normal market to help give us that edge.
You shouldn't be picking up poisons. Holy shit.
Okay,
And
I don't pick up poison, but I see poisons.
Cher's gonna point at fucking All In and say like, Cher doesn't care about what degenerate porn you're into. You still shouldn't be sneaking around the markets invisible like.
You shouldn't be
Yes.
prostituting yourself out in the streets, shouldn't you?
Wow.
He kind of squints at you. See, we all have our little secrets. Now, why don't you hold on to yours and I'll hold on to mine?
That's
why
for
are
the
you
mission.
sneaking?
That wasn't.
Well,
wasn't for fun.
maybe I have my own reasons. Does that ever ring a thought to you?
Why don't you tell us what your reasons are?
And he squints. That's for me to know.
Well, if you
And
don't
you
tell
to
me,
find out.
we will report you that you are doing these sneaky things that you likely shouldn't be doing as Bannerman.
Oh yes,
Wouldn't that be fun?
oh yes, I'm sure that they'll believe that nerdy old little All In is, doing really illegal things. Oh yes, I'm sure they'll believe you.
He would totally believe that. What do you mean? He's totally the type to be doing creepy stuff. Who knows what he's doing? He might have like mares trapped in his basement or something.
Besides,
Panty
that's
sniffer.
panty sniffer.
Oh no!
Penny sniffer.
The fact that Grot knows what panties are is really funny. And he kind of rolls his eyes. Besides, it's just like you're going to a bunch of other people who are probably doing the same thing anyway, and tattletaling that I'm also doing it. What are they gonna do?
God.
And he kind of shifts his cloak. He kind of pulls that dagger, the point of the dagger that's out, like in the hole in his cloak, and he kind of pulls it out, ruffles it a little bit. God, when he said that you guys were goody two shoes under Amden, I never believed it.
Well,
Damn,
listen,
is there a way to get? You can go.
are you working towards a goal that will benefit the Bannermanes, or is this some actual shady shit you need to keep quiet?
And he looks to you. Yes.
You know what?
No,
What a
Cher's
piece of
gonna
shit.
roll sense motive on his
That's perception. Go for it.
a perception. Yeah. Oh, that's deception. I was trying to figure out why it was different.
All right. And that would actually be blind because you're trying to. See
Come on, make it blind. You see it?
Yeah, you're information gathering with this. Trying to
Just
see.
yeah. You just make it blind. I haven't looked at it yet.
No, that's not
So
how
it's
that works.
blind to me.
Nope.
Just
Never
roll
rolled.
it again.
Roll it again.
Okay, hang on. How do I? Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Both you and
I
Tangent.
forgot how to do it on Pathfinder 2.
Sensing his motive here, his motive seems to be he's not wanting to give you information, though he has confirmed with you that he's not like doing it against the Bannermanes or anything like that, at least with his statement of yes.
Shabaka, you said there was more than one, didn't you?
Yeah, there was a bunch.
There's like
Many ghosts.
quite a few, honestly. Like basically throughout the whole markets and other parts.
Are you working with other Bannermanes?
And you're asking him.
Yeah.
Asking all in.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of like takes a moment to answer back. I have no clue, and he points to the mask.
Oh my god! It's not like
This
it's just
seems
another
like
group.
yeah, this seems like some really personal
Is this
stuff,
like
and
a cult.
I guess as long as he's not hurting anyone or us, it doesn't really matter what weird shit he gets up to with a bunch of invisible maxed people. Like some sort of weird pseudo like furry convention. I don't know, man.
He does kind of like look you guys somewhat up and down, though you guys really are doing a good job at painting a big red target on yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, well, when we go all in, we don't back out.
Ha ha. Save it for the Bard
Or
College.
pull out. You should have said pull out.
Oh, I should have.
Close.
Next time.
And he kind of like double checks the windows again. Like he keeps double checking the windows, like making sure they're closed and things like that. Double checking his mask, making sure it's secured and on. And looking up towards you guys. Seriously, middle of a crowded square, you're looking around, and then you spot something and say, "Get him!" and then cast. He kind of like
Yeah,
shakes his
that
head a
was
little bit.
yeah.
And now look, and he points to the giant house around him. Big red target.
Well, if you weren't doing shady shit, you wouldn't have a target around you. So, it's your fault.
Yeah, you got
Be
caught.
better at your
so-
job. Be faster.
And
Hey,
he's,
Rod, do me a favor. Get a nice big whiff of this guy. Make sure you can remember him.
Rot
Oh.
does so.
Excuse me? He says as you go up to go sniff him. Give me that perception check.
It is. Oh, is
Nice.
that blind?
It doesn't have to be blind, no. It's more just like memorizing the scent, which you do
Really
fairly
pretty.
aptly.
Nice.
You memorize his scent, and it is the same one that you recall when you'd first got there. It does seem to be the same person.
Oh shit! She had his scent already. We could have
that?
just used that then.
The what?
She already knew his scent.
Well, I'm just like kind of assuming that
Kinda.
Oh, okay.
Rot's just
Like she does have a scent of 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
listen, all in. Is anything you're doing gonna come back and bite the Bannermanes in the ass?
And he shakes his head. Not that I'm aware of.
Gonna roll
I'm
perception.
gonna go
Go
clean my
for
glasses.
He seems like he's truthful in that statement.
All right.
I don't know. This
Much
is all
else we could-
super shady.
Yeah.
What? The black
think
market? Shady? Never.
I think we can
Ah,
get those
very
over
funny.
for the time being. This doesn't concern us.
Yeah. I
Uh,
don't think
Oh
we're gonna
wait.
anywhere.
Sure. He doesn't consider us enemies now, right?
Who?
All
Uh,
in.
He's probably less than hostile towards us, but we're probably that asshole you have to work with every day, but you can't stand to be around.
Sound alright.
Well, I mean, you just like got really close to blowing the guy's cover, so he looks really annoyed.
If he's in the black market. Oh wait. Okay. So, Cher's going to get real close to him and put a hoof around his neck. And then she's gonna use pickpocket to see if he has a coin purse.
Go
Like
for it.
a bit purse, not a fucking coin purse.
Can you roll the pickpocket ability just so I can read up on that?
Yeah.
I think it's thievery. Unless it's like a
Yeah.
specific feat you're.
Well, yeah, there's a specific skill.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
Let's the guard it's required. You can't steal extremely noticeable or time consuming to remove, like worn shoes or armor. Your master in thievery combat. Fantastic. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna fish around and steal his bit bag.
You start fishing around, and like I said, like how are you like? Because pickpockets usually are pretty crafty with how they're like distracting and things like that. I'm asking, how are you?
I'm he was really fucking incel-y when we first met him.
Yep.
Really flustery towards girls. So she's just gonna get like real close to him and just talk in a low, like slow, soothing voice. Just saying, well, as long as you're not gonna hurt anyone, you're staying safe, I guess we can just let you go.
Go ahead and
Just-
give me that thievery check.
Okay. Thievery.
Mm.
And that is, let me just double check what that DC is actually against. Thievery.
It might be high considering.
Yeah, I have an idea. I just want to just double check. Palm an object. It's against his perception DC. Oh man, look at that. Which should be. Right. So you start to kind of flit around him there. He doesn't seem to notice what you're doing, though you're not feeling yourself a coin pouch or anything like that as you are. And he kind of blinks and kind of backs up a little bit. Though the things that you do feel, Cher, just while you're trying to, are obviously his dagger. You feel something rectangular under his cloak.
I
along
take
the
the
side.
rectangular thing.
That seems to be somewhat more attached to his body. There's a clip around that.
Okay. What else?
You felt the area where the dagger was, and that's pretty much the extent. It didn't seem to have much on him in that regard. And he kind of like gently pushes you away. Yeah, there's no need to get so close, sugar tits.
That's kind of
Wait.
sexist.
You're the one who's an escort.
Wait, are tits even a big thing in this world? I don't,
Well, we
I
have
don't
crotch
know.
tits.
I know, but does anybody really pay attention to that?
We call them teeth, and unless Milky Way is somewhere nearby, they're not usually too sugary.
Yeah.
He gently does push you away, like he said, and like raises his eyebrow. What were you saying to him again exactly, Cher?
I was just like saying, like, as long as he's not hurting anyone, we can overlook his weird, probably degenerate fetishes or whatever it is that nerds are into that he's up to here.
And he kind of gives a small, somewhat sneering smile a little bit. Yeah. I'll have my secrets, you have yours, I'm sure. And he looks to Boone Planter. Well, if you guys are going to make yourselves an appearance now, doing whatever, I don't know if you guys need anything. It sounds like your cleric over there does. And he points toward Tangent. You're going to need to get yourself a disguise if word gets around.
I need a disguise?
And he kind of face palms a little bit. Why, yes, the people who shouted "Get him" in the middle of a crowded square, I'm sure will need a disguise to get into Shady Market.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I don't think we need to head there right away, but we'll definitely keep that in mind. While we have you here, though, since you've been eagerly waiting for the Aether Stone, do you know of a prime place to look first? Because we'll be going off to find some soon.
He kind of like taps a little bit, kind of looks left and right. Give me a diplomacy check.
I'm so good at those.
I know you are.
You know what? I need to stop asking nicely and just start being an asshole.
Yeah.
More of one.
Yeah, more of one. All right. Blind.
Then he kind of like seems like he might be, and then kind of goes against it. No, don't know a thing.
Okay, Cher's gonna try her
Okay.
diplomacy then, because her diplomacy is a lot better.
I'm gonna need to know how you're trying to change his mind.
Oh.
It's not
Wait,
like it's not
he-
like it's not like a video game NPC where he's gonna say no until the right
What?
person rolls. You're gonna have to tell me how you're trying to convince him to change his mind. I'll come back when I have a higher skill tier, and they'll definitely say yes now. Yes. Like
I mean, we're both
well,
Bannermanes, and you want Aetherstone in this location
Yes.
too.
Yeah. We both.
Alright.
We both want the Aether Stone. We're both working together. We keep each other's secrets. We watch each other's back. So
takes.
I don't know how
a-
to roll it
sounds well-
blind.
The Edstones
by the
will aid all of us and make life easier for us, especially since you're Bannerman as well.
He takes a deep breath and kind of considers just a little bit for the cleric before kind of giving a little bit of a shrug.
Oh,
You know what? Fine. Pussycat,
Nice.
and kind of like starts pacing. He paces back and forth as if he probably shouldn't. I don't want to tell you anything because you're idiots. And he kind of points to the big ass house in the middle of the square here. And quite frankly, I have less confidence that you can keep any sort of secret. He kind of blinks a little bit. Tell me that you can first, and prove it to me.
I
I'll
can
tell you
keep
what.
a secret.
He kind of
What is this? Is this diplomacy?
This feels like a bluff check, honestly, because I don't feel like he's gonna keep a secret.
Is it deception?
It's one of those things where if you plan to keep the secret, it's diplomacy. If you're lying and you're definitely going to tell somebody, then it's deception.
Oh, okay.
Diplomacy then,
I'll roll
because we're gonna keep it
diplomacy
for
then.
ourselves.
Yeah. No point in telling somebody else gonna get us in trouble.
And Tangent, he kind of well, with your diplomacy, I need to know, like, he asked you specifically, prove it. How can you prove to me that you could keep a secret? With your diplomacy check, what are you saying?
I've kept secrets before from people that are scarier looking than you.
Or Andom?
I mean, technically, yeah. And he kind of rolls his eyes just a little bit. Fine. If you want to go lob your asses out to Weldstone, I won't stop you. And he kind of shakes his head a little bit. Aetherstone is usually in places where there's a lot of magical disturbance, and everybody wants their grubby hands on it because nobody likes a spellcaster. And he kind of spits on the ground a little bit. I mean, you know him to be a spellcaster himself. Honestly, it's usually best to just get it from marketers who work their way in there, and you know the rest. Though, if you want to go in those mines, fuck it. I won't stop you.
So, not Wati?
And he kind of thinks, oh, man, they've been having a time up there, have they? Well, it's not like I just make a day trip out to Wati every day, do I?
Yeah. Well, we've been trying to avoid it because of the rumors.
And he,
We haven't been trying to avoid it, what?
he says,
Yes, we have. Because of Heatfang.
We haven't been avoiding shit.
He does kind of sit down a little bit. Oh, trust me, they've been having a time up there with the, what's his face? Shen, I think is the main stitch there. He says, kind of pondering a little bit. Keeps sending his Bannermanes out to go deal with some Earth Elementals who are guarding all that shit. They can't seem to get it away from him. But hey, if you want to go there and try to get it yourselves, be my guest.
We will. Thank you very much. After all, we are adventurers, and we're not pussies.
And he looks
Yeah.
at Tangent
Well,
and you, who
yeah,
are
yeah,
indeed
yeah.
pussies.
Yes, we are.
Okay. I'm a pussy cat, not a pussy. All right, well, the difference.
Yeah, kind of both, but sure. We'll go with this.
Okay.
All in with all sincerity. I hope we didn't completely blow your cover, and thank you for your assistance.
He kind of rolls his eyes. Yeah, don't mention it.
For timeless glory.
I'm not gonna say that shit here.
For timeless glory.
For timeless
Cher
glory.
has a really
Glory.
God, Cher really wants to shout when he leaves, like "Bye, all in." He
That's
really
risky.
wants to do it.
I mean, there's still other visible guys.
She's gonna
So
do
are
it.
we going back
Oh
to
my
the
God.
Bardic College right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right
Yeah,
here. We
well.
might as well.
Now, as you guys start, like, your parting words for him, for Timeless Glory, all that kind of thing, you briefly see him kind of pull out his small spell book, and as he does, he looks down to it, he starts muttering some things, and then, whoosh, with a flash, he's gone.
He knows
Wait,
teleport?
it's been
He
longer than
must
10
be
minutes,
way,
right?
he must be way higher.
He knows
level than
teleport? The one working on the teleportation thing? What?
Oh, he's teleporting. Dang.
Okay. Well, I guess we're
that's
off to
great.
the college. If anyone needs to use the bathroom, you might as well do it now. Do we have a kitchen?
No, but you do have a knock on the door. Knock, 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 knock.
The
Most
bathrooms aren't
listeners,
very, the bathrooms aren't very private in here. I wouldn't use them without everyone.
you're
leaving.
naked anyways. Most of you don't even wear pants.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hey, I wear robes. I wear clerical
Alright.
robes.
Cher's
like
gonna
to
go
shrug
open the
myself.
door.
You open the door and see what seems to be a kind of cowled pony with one milky eye who's looking at you, kind of like up and down. Are you the new neighbors?
Oh my god.
Hey, listen, are these cauldrons big enough to take a bath in?
Somebody say
Sure.
cauldron. And she like
Cher's
looks
just
in.
gonna slowly
need a new
close the
cauldron.
door. No,
It's a
we're not
freeloader.
doing
If
this.
your neighbor, no, she's like trying to keep the door open. If your
No.
neighborly, is that like borrowing a
Just
cup of
miss the
pie?
Cher's gonna push the door closed. We're not doing
You
this.
push it
Just-
close.
Y'all do strength check.
Yeah, that is a
Cher's
strength
not
check, isn't it?
dealing with this.
Let's see it. Let's
Oh,
see it. See the
I-
strength check.
Dismiss the spell.
Yeah.
No, that would just make her like right there next to us. I don't know how to do straight.
Wait, this isn't even really a house. Why we care?
Just
It
get
is.
rid of
Well,
her so we can leave.
Technically,
Steer
no.
has to go out of the house for it
Okay,
to
let's
leave.
go then.
Besides, Tangent wanted to take a bath in the toilet for some reason.
We don't have
No,
toilets,
in the
there's only chamber
cauldron,
pot.
not in the chamber pot.
You said how big are the? I don't know. I'm pretty
I
sure
say
you're
cauldron.
talking about that. Do I have cauldrons? I don't know.
Yes,
this
you
isn't a
do.
bed breakfast, like bed
Look,
and bath.
Sure, if you're comfortable peeing in a pot in front of everybody in this very long room, then go ahead, but we really need to get going.
Don't fucking dare share.
Cool guy,
We can sneak out the window, the
Planner.
back window.
just so you do it, make sure you post your notes not just in chat here, but in your documents so they don't get forgotten. Or
I
your
am.
Yeah.
handmade notes. Okay. Additionally, I do want to point out that it does line up with things that you've heard before, all the way out in Trappersville. You remember that adventuring party with the changeling that came back that looked somewhat injured, that were complaining about not being able to use magic properly?
It also transformed into share.
Yeah.
It's a very common thing.
Yeah, seems to be.
It's because you present yourself as such an easy target, as All In had stated.
Sure, pretty popular
Okay.
with the change.
Tangent leaves the cozy cabin and walks over to the Bard's College.
Go out the back. We're all going out the back.
Kind of an animal.
Are you going out the front or the back?
Just
Why?
go out the
Which one's
back.
quicker?
Okay, go out the
I
back.
don't want to deal with the other NPC. We're all going out the back.
Yeah.
You all go
Share will
out.
be the last one to leave.
You all go out the back and start leaving. I mean, the Bardic College is in the direction of the front, so as you guys kind of pass, you still see the cowled old lady knocking on the door, and she looks towards you guys. Can you tell them to let me in? And she's still knocking on the door. Knock, 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 knock. I take it you guys just keep walking past.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, should the thing
We're not in
disappear?
there.
as soon
Yeah,
as
yeah.
we
Do you
turn
just
left?
like, just like be gone with the house share? Like, what are you just dismissing it?
Yeah.
And
it automatically dismisses whenever I leave.
so you leave the house, and I mean, she's just kind of there, like now, very confused that there was a house here. And then she like looks in her pockets, and she seems to be holding something in her hands, and she kind of pockets them. I need to stop taking these, and then she kind of like hobbles back to her house.
Poor old lady probably gets lost when putting a hat on.
Yeah. You guys make your way back to the Bardic College, wherein you see that triad of Dome and La seemingly together now, just like waiting. In kind of that triadic tone, they look to you and like, did you get him?
Yeah.
Yes, we got him.
Yes and no.
And then they kind of go a little bit minor with it. You sound defeated.
You
We didn't-
think?
And they kind of like look to each other. May kind
And what?
May kind of
Really?
deals with a dying headset apparently. The May kind of like looks over. He looks a little confused. Goes, psst. You know that the others aren't joining in with you when you do that, right?
Yeah, he's weird.
Oh, whatever.
Oh,
I
you
don't
guys,
care.
you guys are a really
I don't
weird
care,
group.
trendsetter.
sir.
And he kind of like looks to Doe and Law, and just kind of like, go on your way, go shoot, it's a bad time, and they go, oh, okay, and they start shooting around. He and then he kind of like runs after one. He kind of pulls him, and remember, flash mob at 3. Go.
What time is it?
It's 2.
Okay.
All right, let's
We
get
should make
into
our way
the
inside.
college. The last time we went to college, we committed like multiple crimes.
Yeah.
He committed
I
I
crime.
wasn't there though, so I don't know.
The
Yeah.
stain is still on you,
We-
Mr. Mind Rapist.
We didn't commit any crimes.
Okay.
It was thoroughly discovered that there were 3 students plotting the demise of Dr. Amden's office. Thankfully, they were the only ones hurt, but no one was killed.
Well, that's good. to
Go,
hear.
but try kill them though.
Y'all did a very good job, I guess. So.
No. Gobo, no kill. Gobo,
Guilty.
lie.
I'll fucking do it
I don't
again.
understand Gobos. So.
I'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
You guys
You
enter
What's that?
into the tavern, wherein you hear a lot of very fancy music. It's a very nice, lively
Tavern?
place. Or sorry, not tavern. College. Sorry,
Private college.
wrong one.
I mean, that's not too far off from most colleges, to be honest.
I mean,
so-
typically, like, when you walk into a tavern, it's going to have a lot of the same sounds, because typically the only people playing music are adventuring bards, which this seems to be a college of. So congratulations, you
Alright.
found yourself a college of bards who seem to be singing, throwing pins and balls across the room, juggling, dancing. There's a whole lot of things, a lot of flashing lights, and several poles.
I join in with my fancy fight.
Wait, you said 7 poles?
And several poles, yeah.
Okay, well, this is a job for sure.
Yup.
Bear trips and falls on her face.
My fucking
Damn.
mouth was triple click.
Cher
I meant to do
realizes
it-
that her train is too long and she trips on it.
So Cher.
No, wait, that one's not what I meant to do it blind. Hang
No.
on.
This is a performance roll. You know if you fail or succeed
No.
right away. This is an information gathering.
You can hero point it.
You get? I mean,
Yeah,
is
I'll
this your?
hero point it.
Okay, go
Is it-
for it.
there you
Give me that
go.
D4. Let's see it. All right, give me that reroll.
Yeah, there we go.
That's
Nice.
Hey,
There you
and
go.
you guys briefly noticed that Cher looked like she might have been able to fall, but something heroic saved her. And now she is continuing on her way over to the pole, wherein she finds an empty one. Nobody's really watching that one, so you take your poleness there and start doing the things that Cher does best, and being horny.
He also uses group impression
Ooh.
and
Make an impression, I believe, is a diplomacy check.
does she have to can't she just or wait, which one is it? There's one of them here.
I'm just double checking what make an impression is. Oh, I don't think it specifies. It's kind of up to the DM. So normally at the end of a conversation, it's a diplomacy check. Will DC one target modified by the circumstances? GMC good. Cool. So they have a critical success thing here, and then group impression does that to multiple things, right?
Yeah.
2 targets instead of 1. It's possible to get a different degree of success on each target. The number target increases to 4 if you're an expert. Are you an expert in this? You're trained.
In
Uh,
this one? I think I'm just trained.
Yep, you're trained. I see it. So I need a diplomacy check from your performance.
Okay.
Actually, in this respect, I'll definitely just take the performance. Actually, that makes a lot more sense than
Okay.
diplomacy, because you're not like talking to people. You're just dancing and shit.
Wait, do you need another performance, or are you taking
No, I'm
the?
just taking that one. I'm just taking that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that just makes more sense. And who are your 2 targets?
I don't know. Whoever's closest.
You look at whoever's closest. You kind of blink, and you do get their attention. And they kind of two characters stride on over. One is male, one is female. And they seem to be watching along. Ooh. They're smiling. They're liking the show.
Yay! See, celebrity.
Yeah.
I like to play my fife and play with the music that's going on.
Playing with the music that's going on. Give me that performance check.
There you go.
Can I pull out my xylophone?
Yeah. You're free to drum it up or percussion it up.
Yeah, we were supposed to actually come in here to get information.
True, true.
It's okay. There's a couple of work-minded people who will take care of it.
Yeah.
And reveal it. There we go. And you guys take out your various instruments and start playing along, to which a couple of bards themselves do start clapping, and they're having a good time with you. And oh boy, 2 new ones, 2 new ones, 2 new ones, they say, and shouting merriment. You guys are marrying up the place. They like you.
Shabaka's
Like
doing
that.
better on his fife than I am my xylophone.
Well, I
It's
was
better
trained
than
by
your
the
nat
best.
one you got.
There is
Yeah.
one rather despondent character toward the back though, who's kind of giving you guys the deadpan look from the back. Kind of has a
Is it
small.
all?
He seems to be like an older well, I'd say he's kind of still just an average adult. Like he'd be in his 25s to between 25 and 30. And he's just kind of like looking over at you guys as if like with that look of, oh no, there's more of them kind of deal.
I go closer to him. I take. I go by like I get closer to him, just step towards him, walk towards him, while still playing my fight.
And he looks towards you. And he just kind of blinks.
And I blink back. Say, I take it out and say, hey, what's up? Well, why the sour face?
While you're playing?
No. I put it down and then I say that.
And he kind of blinks. There's too much music here.
Wow.
Intense.
So much
Sorry.
music
You're
in
You're like, I was
in
in
a
music
bar.
college. Why is there so much music?
That's so.
Hold on.
Like that's
Maybe-
such a surprise.
Maybe he's a classically trained actor. Maybe he prefers the stage.
He seems to be
Meanly-
holding open a book, and he has kind of a small quill with him. He's kind of like standing at a desk, sort of. He seemed to have been writing something, and then you guys came in and started like being really loud in the place. And he kind of looks down. All the better to write my poems, I guess.
Can
That's
you
interesting.
can you move the token over here?
The what?
The token.
Oh, to where you guys are? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll move you guys to where you are. And then you start seeing him write something down. Though this has given me inspiration for another little quote, he says as he starts writing down. Right.
What is they writing down?
What languages do you
Yeah.
speak?
I speak Common, Draconic, Sphinx, and Sylvan.
In Sphinx, you read upside down, if you think your life is worthless, sign the donor card and kill yourself.
Wow, that's some dark shit.
That's like
hardcore. I like
something
that
from
side.
Nightmare.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore. Damn, man, what got you in such a mood, huh?
You.
Me. I just came
That's
in
fair.
here.
No, you. Me is over there, and he's generally pretty good.
Oh my god. Got me. Okay. Well.
So,
uh,
is this about the time we should start pestering NPCs? With
Moonplanter
questions?
was about to look around for the eldest and most distinguished individual in the room. Someone who would look like a teacher.
You look around for the eldest and most distinguished person in the room and spy what seems to be a lady. A lady who's taller than most. She is a very long, slender mare with a horn that sticks out from what seems to be a very very poofed and very curled purple afro.
Oh, she looks interesting. Let's go talk to her.
She has that anime protagonist hair.
Purple afro.
she looks important. Let's go.
It's like more like a pinkish purple. It's kind of like it's ostentatious. It's meant to stick out among the lights and things like that. You guys are in Dakalai after all, the Las Vegas of Estion.
Rolling
Wait.
society. Do I recognize her?
Nope. Not with that roll, you don't.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
before I
go to-
depart, my bad. Before I depart from that guy, I say, oh, it was nice meeting you. What's your name, by the way?
The one like the one that's doing the poems. Sorry.
Yes.
And he looks up. It really doesn't matter.
Well, that's fair. It's your business after all. All right. I'll see you around.
Hopefully not. He goes back to writing his.
Aw.
Oh, well, that's. Well, we'll meet again. All right. Goodbye. I walk off into the meet up with the Moonplanter.
You go to meet up with Moonplanter, who seems to be going gaga over this other character.
Ooh. You
Can I
found
roll
somebody?
a d10 to see how attractive she is?
You can. Go for it. Man, you might have to take off your glasses and definitely wipe away the dirt and grime because she is definitely not a fucking 2.
Hang on, let me.
Sarah's gonna spin
Let
off
me-
the bar and meet up with them too, because she's hearing attractive mares or people.
All right.
So
I rolled 2 to see how attractive she is.
a 2? What?
No. I roll as well. So
Does
I
this
guess
need to
I'm
be
also looking-
blind?
Not. I
No,
mean, this is
probably
your
not.
personal perception of how hot she looks. I'm not gonna care how blind you make it.
Wait, we're all rolling 2s, Meemly. I don't know.
I don't know. Shabaka's kind of going gaga over there.
I mean,
He's
she's
gotta
got really
stay-
fancy hair, fancy clothes, but she's
Uh,
all tall and lanky. It's all.
Hang on.
bones.
We need somebody with like a neutral perspective. Grot. Let's hear it.
Yes.
Does she look hot?
Grud, determine if she's got that fat ass hidden underneath the poofy dress.
Okay.
What do we
Um,
use
no,
perception
am I
for
rolling a
this?
d10 as well?
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
Tangent has a 1. Meemly, this
Meemly,
person
I
doesn't
don't
seem
know, man.
Not to the
part.
Not
It's-
to the party's taste.
No.
It looks like.
It's not a consensus, but it's pretty well determined. She's
Yeah.
not that
My
attractive.
perception gets a 1.
Damn.
What are these rolls? Holy fuck!
These rolls are horrible. Dylan,
It's okay. It's okay. She's got a great personality.
she's over average. You know, she's not that bad.
Character
She seems
is
to-
super ugly.
She seems to be giving another dancer on one of the poles kind of tips, and she's kind of like raising one of their legs, kind of telling them how to properly like do some things. She's generally being pretty helpful over there and having a good time with the other bards.
Okay. Yeah,
Party
got a
just
great
walks up on her like,
personality.
She wasn't very. She wasn't successful doing it herself.
I think with every alcohol you drink, her DC goes up by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cher might need a drink a bit before he tries to flirt with Fizz. I don't know. I got a
Alright,
2 and a 1. So-
All right, so we approach the rather homely-looking unicorn, and Moonplanter speaks up. Good afternoon.
And she kind of like looks over to you. Well, good afternoon to yourself, she says in a very homely way.
Oh god. No, Meemly. No.
Don't fuss, share. It's okay. We can work with this. Yes, we had recently come into possession of a very important piece of sheet music, and we needed some help figuring out what it's all about.
Oh, well,
how
you've
much
come
would
to the right place, darling, she says as she smiles your way.
Who would be the most distinguished musician here at the college, and could we speak to them?
She hang on. I just gotta double check my notes here because I do actually have an answer for you on there. Yeah. And she kind of points out toward. Oh, that'll be the Solfege gang. And she kind of and she smiles. Not sure if you've seen them yet. Where are they? There's a couple of them. Well, there's Fa right there. And she kind of points toward a random pony out the way.
Group.
Oh, them.
Where's Soul at? They're twins, they are. There's 2 souls. Right there and right there. And she kind of points to the 2 that are watching Cher along the way.
Oh, twins, you say?
Yeah. Oh, man.
All right, so
Cher's gonna
this
be horny
isn't
again.
loaded.
Wait, the 2 that are watching me are twins, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Or, sorry, Soul's not the twins, sorry. There's 2 does. That's what I meant.
Okay. All right.
So she points out the 2 does, Fa, and she doesn't seem to be able to find any of the others in here, and kind of says, they're all part of the same gang. I don't know if they're all brothers or not. They all have some really conventional names, if you ask me.
Moonplanter will give her a friendly smile and a nod of the head. Thank you very much.
No problem, darling. And she smiles.
And Moonplanter will go up and watch Cher dance for a little bit.
Of course you will, you little horn dog.
If anybody wants to know all the parts of that sort of scale, you are in character. That is, you can feel free to give me a knowledge, some sort of lore that might persist to that. Like if you have any musical or games or
Cher will use horror lore.
I don't think you have horror lore.
I do. It's on my character sheet.
You put it on there. I removed it, and you put it on
No,
again.
you didn't. You agreed it was okay.
Horror
Paulo
lore?
convinced you.
I did
yes.
not.
It's a real thing, and Paulo convinced you, and you were trying to dissuade me from taking
Horror
it.
lore.
Yes.
You're gonna have to
I
tell
have
me how you
to-
got that lore.
By being a high-class escort.
Yeah, per Pathfinder 2 rules, you need to actually take a skill for actual additional lores.
No, it says right there. I'm pretty sure I have everything
Same in
checked
Pathfinder
out.
1. If you wanted a fancy, fancy
Paolo,
knowledge skill, you
Paolo
technically
and
have
you
to
agreed.
put ranks
It's
in it.
okay.
Well, I'm sure that you are free to make any Horus knowledge that you wish, whether it be right or wrong.
So what
I
are
got
best
one of the
roles
brothers.
for
Horse
watching me.
knowledge?
They're both males,
What was
right?
that?
Horse knowledge?
Horse knowledge? I don't think that would constitute very musical things. Hey, if nobody has it, it's fine. I'm just adding.
You only need the ones we know. So one of the brothers are watching me. It's two does, right?
Yep.
Which is ironic because those are females. What do they look like?
They're ruminants.
What?
They are ruminants.
Ruminants. Those are the deer-looking phase.
Like Tyne Daga?
Yeah, exactly.
Ew. Okay, well, what's their coat colors?
They
I think
look,
it looks okay.
they look like your standard autumn colors for deers.
That's
Little
interesting.
niggers.
Okay.
Am I allowed to say that on
it,
YouTube?
true, so
Well, it's
fuck 'em.
already said.
Yeah,
so-
we're fine.
Sorry, said you can't remove it.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
we can say it.
sure.
Too
You're
late.
certainly welcome to try.
We're just not gonna get
Take that to
monetized.
hell. With
Like, we already can't get monetized. Okay, cool. Cher's gonna specifically wink at the deer thing. It's not her most prideful seduction, but she's had worse.
You wink, and one of them claps. The one that's female though just kind of tilts her head. Are you working on your form?
My form is perfect.
Could be better. And she smiles.
Wow.
This cunt.
And she starts offering helpful tips on how to do it better because you are in a bardic college, probably a place to get better at doing that kind of thing.
Well, when she can take 11 gobos at once, then she can give me tips.
Huh.
And again, she is at college, so
Well, she does do the thing where she does her best to help you, if you're accepting said help.
I want to chat up Doe. He said lead
He's just being quiet over there.
for something.
He seems to have a small drink in his hand, and he kind of looks down at it, and looks up. Probably shouldn't be drinking this, huh? He says in a kind of a deeper, more bassy voice. I suppose it's fitting. I'm the tonic, drinking tonic. Ha, he says. And chuckles to himself.
We don't need any more puns here.
You're in a
Billy.
bardic college! Let me have this!
We don't need any more puns. Like, Jesus
Good to
Christ.
know.
There's been so many already.
Hey. All I'm saying is that Bard's my main fucking class, so...
We're in his playground right now, essentially.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I love being a bard. But yeah.
Are the Does like femboys?
He does have smaller antlers, but has a really deep
Yeah,
voice.
so are they like
Yikes.
okay, so they're like deep voice femboy deers?
Yeah,
I mean, you literally named the deers Does
yeah.
and they're males.
Yeah.
Like this is
Yeah, ooh.
like okay. All right, Cher can work with this.
Cher's gonna date the tranny deer.
They're not trannies, they're femboys.
Wait, no, Cher says trans rights.
They're femboys, not trannies. What do you mean?
Can't believe Cher's trans now.
You're not
Right.
What's how is dating so people are dumb.
Trans Cher, more like bear.
Does Cher have I guess Cher doesn't have the music. Cher's gonna whistle for you. I guess she doesn't technically know this person is a person of interest. Yeah.
Moon Planner.
Right, but we are walking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Comes the big Frode mare with Moon Planner in there, who just kind of looks down. Oh, I see you're giving him tips too. She says as she kind of smiles. And what's your name? And she says to you, Cher.
Cher's name is Cher.
And she smiles. Well, that's quite a lovely name.
Thank you. Cher's a lovely pony.
She looks down to the others. Is this an act or something? And they kind of shake her head. No, she's really confident. Doe, the female one, kind of smiles. Though, like I said, her form could do some work. And she looks over to the bigger one. She kind of nods. Well, she is one of the best dancers here. If I do say so myself, you'd be getting some good tips from her. Is she even charging you?
I'm not interested in her tips, but there's a certain deer over here that looks like a cutie patootie.
Can I cast prestidigitation on the cunty one?
You certainly can. What cunty
Wait,
one?
what are you?
Yes, the cunty one.
Oh, Cher.
The one that keeps on wanting to...
No, not Cher.
Wait, what? She means the one trying to give me tips. Wait, what are you pressing?
Oh, she's like she's not being like intentionally cunty. She's like actually trying to help Cher.
She's like the valedictorian that comes up
on herself.
I just want to put some tangles in her hair that she won't even notice.
Hey, you could give me that. I would say petty. I would totally say that's a stealth check.
That's a stealth check?
Yeah,
You're casting a spell. No. Let's not cast spells.
We're trying to do it discreetly. It's either a stealth or a thievery.
It's probably going to fail.
Don't cast spells on students, please. Again, can we go into a... Can we go into a school without assaulting students, please?
Why are we...
you start tangling up her hair a little bit, and she kind of stops. She's just gonna like sort of rubbing the back of her head, like, the hell? And then she looks over because that technically only has a range of 5 feet, and you're just kind of hovering your paw over her head.
That's you.
Why would she even try that with a +1?
And she like looks at her hair, and then she kind of like looks like left and right. Does somebody have a mirror? And the larger Afro pony just kind of slides one over. Here you go, dear. She kind of like looks at it in the mirror. You could have some pointers too. I know a couple hairdressers if you need help with that.
Jesus. Well, at least she's fucking dumb too. All right. Well, hurry up and tell us the people that we need fucking get information from, so we can berate this deer that's also a doe.
Also, didn't you say that you were doing something with the cutie patootie toward him earlier? What were you saying?
Yeah, I called him a cutie patootie. I want his tip.
And he gently says in a very deep voice, "I'm sorry, miss, I don't swing that way. I'm just here with the..."
Nigga, you can't make everyone gay.
I didn't even need to roll a d2 for that one.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Is it because they're named Doe?
Yeah.
Sure,
you're in a fucking Bardic college! Of course I'm gonna make stupid puns, you retard!
This is... Oh my god.
If Cher is done dealing with her sexual frustration, Doe and Doe, we actually needed to speak to you.
Only one Doe is over here.
No, both of them are.
Wait, both of them are now?
Yeah, Doe is the guy, Doe is the girl. It's just Doe, the girl.
Oh, I thought you said they were both girls. Wait, is the other Doe the cunty one?
The what?
No, technically you're the cunty one. The Doe
shut up.
Give you helpful helpful
hips
to swing your hips properly. Was actually probably being very genuine.
Cher got a pretty high fucking score, I'll have you know. Alright, fine. Cher will hit on the female, I guess. Fuck, she'll have a harem of females.
You start talking to the female, though she kind of ignores you and goes to Moon Planner for a second, because her attention is needed by her professor. And she kind of stands with her ears, sits with her ears up, and her brother's kind of there. He just kind of turns himself on his seat. Doe and Doe, at your service.
Yes, we came across some music that likely has some kind of magical properties, and we were wondering if you would take a look at it.
Hmm. And they kind of they look interested.
All right, Tangent, Tangent and Shabaka. I believe you all have the music.
I have the music
Yeah,
actually.
yes. Yeah,
Have the music
Alright.
and me.
I take it out of my protective scroll case.
You take it out of your protected scroll case and produce the tune that you guys. Which one are you presenting?
Oh, the
We assume
one
both.
that we originally found?
It's up to y'all.
I guess. Yeah, I guess
The one that
both,
we originally found.
both are relevant, but yeah, we can show that one first. The one we got off the ship.
Oh. And they kind of like take a look at it. They start looking it over. Yeah, more interestedly than not. For the kind of like looking at each other. Do you think it's from? No, it can't be. This looks like a piece that sailors would sing. Yes, has a little bit of a tune to it. If I were the maritime minstrels, I'd say that this is probably something. I mean, and they kind of start singing it a little bit. Kind of following along. I mean, it sounds like. Does that sound like it? Sounds like the children. That's what it sounds like to me. Popular song. A lot of the sailors that go to and from and around this area kind of sing it.
Wait,
Well,
so
we were
this-
recently given a accompanying percussion piece.
Accompanying? They say as they kind of tilt their head. I wasn't aware this had a percussion piece.
Tangent.
I pulled out that one as well.
You pull out that one, and I take it, hand it to the other doe, who looks at it and starts tapping his foot to the beat, kind of like seeing where it fits in. Yeah, don't mean to disappoint you, miss, but this isn't an accompaniment. This is a completely different piece.
I knew that. It
You
was a
told me that the
different
boat
piece.
song was just a boat song, and that's it? Nothing special?
Wait, this might mean that the sailors are against him. Probably, maybe he had a stranglehold on import export, which would make the sailors real salty, if you will.
Oh,
So,
Come here.
see, Mimi's not the only one who can do it. But yeah, and so maybe we need to go find a lot of seamen, and hopefully Shabaka doesn't drown in it this time.
oh, you were. Oh my god.
Well, what we need help with
You
is
burned my stash. Man.
I don't know if it's just a wild goose chase, but it was hinted that we need to follow this music in order to find a group that can help us with a specific job. Do you have any idea what that person was referring to?
The what? But sorry, say that again.
That was a really big hand tip, by the way. Like,
Say that one more time.
We were instructed to follow this music, and do you have any idea what they mean by that?
Kind of. He kind of thinks a little bit. You mean like metaphorically, or?
in a very literal sense, Cher's gonna pipe up.
Follow the music.
God.
Well, and he kind of like looks around. I mean, if you were following music, it certainly seems like you might have found it, he says, looking around the place. Most musical place I know, right here.
Damn.
Oh,
Could the
have you heard anyone
could the
playing
notes-
this recently?
could the notes like be directions on a compass?
No,
No.
no, it's way too convoluted.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't
I
know if
think
there's
like
any
the only
Ws.
like note that's actually on a compass rose that would be on the scale is E.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't really work. But yeah, Cher's gonna ask if he's heard anyone playing it or heard it in any area recently.
He starts thinking, giving a tap, tap, tap,
Oh my
tap, tap, tap,
God.
tap. This beat doesn't feel familiar to me, quite honestly. You? He looks to the other doe. Well, no. Tap it again? Taps it again. Not ringing any bells at that one. This one I know. And she holds up like the one that she had entitled "The Children."
Oh yeah, that one is the one I meant.
Yeah. She says that she knew that one. She kind of gave you the title of it.
Yeah, has she heard it anywhere recently?
Like I said, I really only hear that from like the occasional sailor whistling it maybe on the docks or something like that. I mean, you hear music everywhere, right? And she kind of smiles. I've heard it once or twice, kind of going through town. It's just kind of one of those things that I figure adventurers just kind of sing to each other, especially the sailing ones. Kind of one of those old sea shanty tunes, you know?
Mm.
Okay,
Do
so
you
we're
trust the
going.
secret?
No, well, I guess. See what.
I say Mood Planter would maybe gone to Chancellor. The place may help.
Well, no, we got pretty good information here. To go check out the docks. Like that seems pretty good. They could have a pretty legitimate reason for not liking Buckback. Maybe just whistling the tune as we walked. Or in the docks could help, or listening out for the tune could help.
And this is where
We had to go back there.
This is where the tall mare. Wait, are you saying this in character?
Huh?
No, just saying this out of character. We're not discussing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not.
Okay,
we're not saying this
I'm
in
just confirming.
Jeez, Memely.
Hey, you don't put on your accent in and off, and I can't really tell sometimes.
That is why I was asking them if they can be trusted with secrets.
Why would we tell them? That's a pretty big secret.
It
They don't
might
really
help
need to
them
know.
to connect things, and quite frankly, there's no point in us trying to keep a low profile at this point. Like we have a giant red sign saying the idiots are here.
Yeah, whose fault is that, Mister? Blow up the boat.
No.
Last I checked, my cover was still fine. Your cover was blown.
Y'all both were pretty loud. Not gonna lie.
Louder.
Yeah, Moonplanter will ask that. Can you two be trusted with a secret?
They look to each other. I kind of like look towards you. Does a bard sing?
I'm gonna roll
And then-
sense motive.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
And to that, the other doe, the deeper one, looks to him. You do realize the word "sing" also means, lie. And she goes, "Oh, right." You guys think of like a different metaphor. Think.
Also, it's talking, singing like a bird. This is.
Yeah. Like she.
This is.
She seems genuine. Like she's just trying to be like, does a mockingbird caw kind of thing? Yes, the answer is obvious. It's an obvious answer. Yes, they can keep a secret. Bards are usually pretty charismatic with doing so.
This is the poke. Well, Amelia is Catholic, but she's in my backpack right now. It's a small little pup. She's snoozing.
We're trying to figure out a connection between this song and people who are other ponies who do not like Buckback. Do you have any leads that might connect the two?
And this is where they start thinking, and the larger, what seems to be more of a guild leader, if you will, of the place, like kind of starts chiming in. You mean Mr. Buckback?
Yeah, the one at the Revenge of the Rock.
Oh, he is lovely. He sends us donations every so often. Really good patron of the arts.
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, I saw the inside of his casino, and I could not stop looking from wall to wall without finding something magnificent. He definitely has good taste.
Oh, we've had plenty of our artists go around some of Buckback's properties and, spice up the place a little bit, add a little magical touch, if you will, without actually using anything magical. And she kind of smiles.
That sounds really wonderful.
Well, I do appreciate everyone's assistance. Unless we have any more questions, I think we should be on our way.
Wait, you didn't get an answer though.
Okay, saying out of character, she basically just said, "I'm with Buckback." So
Yeah, I know.
Too much, we should get the heck out.
Yeah, like I said originally, but she already didn't pick up that you had negative intentions and you rolled with it. You might be able to spin that into looking for a group of people. You're a bodyguard hired from him, as far as other people might know. And you might be looking for someone who stole something from him or something. I don't know. You could spin it.
That's okay. That's a good idea. I'll roll with it. All right.
Yeah, she's not too smart. She's a 2 out of 10.
Well, she's a guild leader. Okay, she obviously got that position through some means. Either way, I'll risk it. Moonplanter will say, It's like, well, I'm in Mr. Pimp named Buckback's employ.
Don't call him a pimp.
Oh my goodness.
I work for him. That's how I call him. That's how she would be aware that he's to be addressed.
It
Regardless,
seems
Possibly.
she just called him Mr. Buckback.
And she kind of thinks a little bit. A pimp, huh?
Oh my goodness.
The kind of thing.
Yeah,
I don't think he does that.
Oh my god.
yeah. Cher's gonna face so hard. Holy shit.
Moonplanter's just going to keep rolling and not address it again. So
Mhm.
maybe he can just speak over it. It's like, well, we found out that there are some individuals who are likely trying to work against his interests, and we believe they're tied to this song somehow. Perhaps its origins, or perhaps a group that will use it as a code to sing to each other. And we're trying to locate them before they can do anything against him.
And she kind of thinks a little bit. Well, honey, I don't know where you're getting this pimp business from, unless it's some sort of title. I mean, he does dress extravagantly. She kind of thinks a little bit.
Yeah,
But I
of
mean, if
course, I
there's
didn't-
anything that's out to hurt Mr. Buckback, you just let me know, darling. I'll be there by your side. I want to make sure that he's well and safe. He is quite the nice individual. Occasionally comes over here to talk to some of my girls. Smile.
Cher's just gonna say, I'm sure he does. That's yeah.
Huh.
Well, we have our lead.
Yeah, maybe we'll get going. Let's step on out.
From there, I actually think that would be a good place for us to end for today. Gone quite a bit. Got some good leads. I think this would be a good place for us to drop off. What you guys plan for next time?
All right.
Yay.
All right, no cliffhanger today, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and push the buttons to say bye, 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 bye.